over here, humbly taking, if you didn't mind, I'll let you know that it's Deadpool 3 with Wolverine. And we're back to thinking about what are the possibilities you can do with the time. It's like, let me tell you something. Hey, like, F, let me tell you something. It's Deadpool 3 Wolverine. Like, we're not watching a commercial, but I know what you can do. It's capable. So, we're gonna do what if, because we're, like in a way, we're gonna do what if about Deadpool 3, because Ryan Reynolds is playing in If, and he's did a great job. I would like to do a screening with you guys. Do you want to watch If together? I would love to pay respects to If, because If has a great responsibility. He's got all that power. And so what I'm trying to say is, since this is Deadpool 3 Wolverine, we can do a what if, but with If and Ryan Reynolds and Deadpool and Deadpool 3 with Wolverine. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do it if, but what if, and I'm not gonna say this out loud, but great job, man. Punking me, dude. Y'all, punking me, man. Because I'm not me, bro. If everybody got along, and this was the Magic School Bus, and we got along and get along with each other, it's a beautiful day, and all that stuff. That whole hey, If, man, how you gonna be on my same line, dude? It's Deadpool 3 Wolverine. Get that pizza going. And it's like, you're the star actor for my movie. It's like, I don't give it, a thing going. Let's get this thing going. Isn't that disrespectful? And, my friend just texted me. He said, get what going good? Well, let me tell you about it. Bring it in. I'm not going to text you right now because of the thing. I would like to text you, but we don't have that thing going on right now. We have a new setup. So it's kind of like a new setup. I bought this thing for like $3. We'll just get it going. And so back to when Peter, it was Star, Mr. Star, and Mr. Star had he's gone to a football game. He's seen a good team, and he was like, it was Arsenal. So he was like, you know what, I want to participate in this. But his father, ego, was like, dude, if you want to participate in this world, you got to do it the right way, the best way. And he was like, how would you do that? He's like, you need to get on a training school. He's like, I want to play right now. That's how, Peter Quill can be on. I'm ready to get it going now. So, Peter Quill, Mr. Star, he plays a song, boom, 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 boom. He takes a moment off. He thinks his dad doesn't know what's going on. It's so funny, because, his dad is, this world, is, on this planet. And, but Peter's going on there, and he finds a Professor X helmet. And because, for some reason, he's able to locate things because he located the Infinity Stone in the gauntlet. And he was a collector. So he has, techniques, but he was able to find Professor X's helmet in Arsenal because Professor X is what? He's British. Arsenal, the football team, is British. So he goes around, he goes real quick, and this kind of stuff. We got everybody out there, you know what I'm talking about? We got Gamora trying to get things going, so they did a search for it. He found out, he thought it's Professor X's, but it's Professor X's, he's working on it in the Beast, the blue guy, not the one that, is hurting, society, but the blue one. He has been working on something. He wants to telepathically connect with the goalkeepers. It's a goalkeeper helmet. So Peter Quill connects to Peter Check for Arsenal, because they're in London, because they're watching the game, and that's where they're based at. So now Peter Quill is hiding a little bit because he doesn't want his dad to know what he's doing. And it's awesome because it's not what he's doing morally. I'm saying he's awesome. It's awesome because what he does when he puts the helmet on, it's like, it's Deadpool 3 Wolverine. There's no excuses here. We have to get this going. Bring it in. So, with this, what's going on here is that he puts the helmet on and he's able to see the eyes of Petr-Check. And all of a sudden, Petr-Check has a helmet. His helmet has been connected with like electronic wires because he was able to get some substitute one going during halftime. And he got this one connected, and Peter Quill was looking through his eyes, and Petr-Check is now like, he's like a bright-eyed light wagon as a vessel. He's able, and he's saving goals, he's doing all this stuff, and all of a sudden Peter Quill's like, I'm trying to score some goals. So he's like, is this Professor X's? Let's see if he endowed this with some sort of element that can make him control the minds of the players. So now Peter Quill is playing in this game. And he's moving everybody around, he's jumping around. It's ESPN football. You're looking through people's helmets. It's like 2003. And he's like playing like that. He's not doing it like that. He's inside looking at all these people because he's got Professor X's eyes and head. And he's like, before he went, he had to shave his head like he was Green Mile on accident. So he's like, he's having to get wigs and stuff. It's a huge complex scenario. But I don't know, the reason why he gets a wig is because there's a guy out there that we don't want to connect him with because he's nothing like that. He's nice. You know what I'm saying? The guy that we're talking about is somebody else. And also, he can't be looking like Professor X because he'd be lying. So he's trying to do it the right way. So what if there's so many outcomes? Okay? And so like what I'm trying to say is that they're playing this game and all of a sudden like Ego is looking for his son, but he's running on 2 feet. And it's like he's running on both feet when he can be like moving the ground because this is his land. My land is your land. So he's like, we're thinking it's like my land is your land. Like let's get it separated and like go to sleep or something like that. So I'm like, dude, but 1 second. Yo, what's up, bro? James, Scott. 0, 2. What's up, brother? So we're doing an episode here. Let me tell you what's going on. I'm doing great, brother. I'm telling you, have you ever seen the movie What If? It's Deadpool 3 Wolverine. It's a paid promotion in a way. Like, it's literally paid. What I'm trying to say is that while we're waiting for Deadpool 3 to come out, and we're talking about What If, the show that's on Marvel, and like it's a Marvel show. Did I just finish streaming? No, man. I have to get continued on here. What I'm trying to say is, yeah, I didn't finish. Hey, you just finished streaming. And then, like, all of a sudden, do I have a Discord? I have an umbilical cord from back in the day that, like, is probably at the hospital that I was at when they took it off. I don't have a Discord. That's all I have. And they may have it. They may have it at that hospital that I was born at. That's right by somebody that I know. So Mr. Harris is going back to court, if you hadn't heard about it. And the thing is, Peter Quill has a slight Professor X thing going on. And it's like a 2:30 game. And like the llamas are out there and they're going back to things. Okay, can you just send me a private message about send me a thank you for that, add me on Discord, James Scott 01. If you want to go ahead and send me a private message of your account, that'd be great because it's a little hard to do it right now. I don't have the property that I have over there. So we got something going on here. And so Peter Quill is now, like, he's got a wig on. And his father was found. And his father was telling him, like, hey, brother, hey, son, what you got going on with you, bruh? What you got going on? He's like, what you got going on with you, bruh? Like, or like uncle, whatever you want to be, because you're not acting like yourself. And he's like, let me tell you about it, bring it in. And Ego is like saying, dude, are you controlling these people, or are you playing the game? It's like, I want to play too. It's like, but I can't be against you. We're together forever. That's just the way it is. And he finally does something that is incredible. There's a guy that he plays this instrument that calls with Balloompas. He called Willy Wonka. He's based out of the UK too. He hears about this while they're out there playing, and he's like, isn't that the guy that can, like, has this stone that can maybe change stuff? And it's like, how do you know this, Wonka? Have you watched the movies? He's like, of course I have. I've been taking stones. And he's like, why else would I do that? It's like, you're that savage. You're a savage. Like, I'm a savage, bro. Like, did you make this? Because, and the thing is, we think that he's talking to Willy Wonka, but it's Peter Quill. The entire time it's Peter Quill. Wonka. It's a new identity. But now Willy Wonka is on the stand at the field.
Who is it?
And it's beautiful. So, but he's playing goalkeeper. But the thing is, we're lost. We're lost because Yoda needs help. Yoda is in the scenario to put your foot down. He's finally telling Willy, put your foot down. We're about to get in trouble. He stands up and he has Captain Underpants going on. Deadpool X Wolverine's coming out with a time corporation. They're going to be able to get through all the times. It's called Deadpool Saves the Marvel Universe. It's also one that Deadpool takes out the Marvel Universe. But that means that they have a lot of possibilities. So that's what we're talking about. What if? So Willy Wonka is now playing as Petr as Peter Quill, but Peter Quill thinks he's Willy Wonka. It's just a big dilemma, so they're talking back and forth. It's like, I mean, you or you. And Little Wayne's playing, it's like, I mean, they're trying to convince each other, but they're like, let's get the game going on. Did we just fuse like these Dragon Ball Z? So now they're playing goalkeeper. But guess what he's doing? You ever seen that guy that's like scoring goals, like he's blocking goals like this? He's doing the shape he saved it from that one place. He doesn't want to be like that, so he's doing gainer saves. He's doing gainers. He's going like this backwards and blocking them with his heels. He's like saying, heal those saves. These are heal them. And he's doing this, and everybody's like, dude, you have such great mobility. Like, you have a lot of movement. And Ninja is in the stands, and because he's wearing the helmet, he can read everybody's mind and talk to everybody. And Ninja hears this and says, somebody says something about movement. And it's like, dude, I can't say nothing. I wouldn't have been in place. But we'll take it as it is. So Ninja's in the stands, and he's like, somebody's talking. Somebody said my life. And it's like, it's Willy Wonka. He's inside there, and he's connected with the llamas. And everybody's like, it's just become like a community of peering things of like, what is happening here? Because he has a professor as hell. It is Mr. It's Peter. Peter has now become a style person. He's moving on. And Peter's like, hey, man, come on. It's halftime. His coach is out there. And, whatever, guys, let me tell you something. If you hear background noise, it's okay. Because no matter what's going on, it's not so bad when things are going good. Do you get that? So like, let me just so like, I'm out here, and I have an open door policy. Let me get a door for you. And there's people walking into my this building that like basically, but you can be here. You can do the convention center. You can be at my convention center if you would like to. And so I see this now. So basically, that's just what we've been doing. And so basically, like one time it's coming to Peter Quill and he hears something about like Pablo and somebody saying about love, and they're singing love. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I love it. That they're singing that song. And Peter Quill is like, he's like, I gotta get rid of it. Let's put it in a halftime show. It's still halftime. So all of a sudden, Pablo and his friend are thrown down into the lobby, into the playing stadium. It's like, I'll pay for it. My dad's ego. He's not paying for it. It's just going to be like that planet. It's just going to be like contorted, like tectonically changed to make a stage. And music is going to be like, and they have like grab badges. He goes like put on like he's like out grass and he's like turned it into this thing that look like badges. So we're all these things, and like we're all these things, and I'm seeing it because I have just made the greatest achievement of all time. I have done something that Mr. Peter Chag, who thinks it's Peter Quill, but it's actually Willy Wonka. They love it, but I can't disclose that to them. But I don't think things happen. So what I'm gonna say is that I start singing the song. It goes like this. It's like.
Ja, bij
Guess what happens? Guess who happens? Guess who it is? It's the elf. It's real fair. See, there's all these queens. The elf is coming to my thing, and the elf is here. It's like anybody. It's like I'm not that. That's not my kid. And I think he already took it. I think Batman is a little bit more took it. And so it's like, dude, should I stay? Should I stay?
Ja, maar was het druk?
Should I stay?
50 mensen. Ja.
There's just like a magic convention.
Je moet al keuzes niet maken.
It's getting good. So what I'm trying to say is that I'm about to perform a song. But it shows up with no
Nou ja, één spiraal mag je wel, als je dak gaat, maar je merkt wel dat het...
And he's like, it's like, what are you doing here? He's drove here. And he's like, this is your gift. Because I don't got the key. Anybody? I don't got the key. It's Lucius Fox. He has the key at the police department. And like, so he's got the keys to the police department. And Lucius Fox has them.
Nou ja, ik kan het wel, maar dan moeten ze niet bij me in de buurt zijn met allerlei dingen. Dan moet ik...
And so we're back in Palpatine's office. And like, we're back in Palpatine's office, and Palpatine is just and it's like, hey, we're back now by the scene because we have to tell Peter Quill that Palpatine is waking up and he's talking to Thanos. And this is elf. We gotta get this going. The next thing you know is that if this is the Elf's department, we're in the courthouse. It's Mr. Harris. And Mr. Harris.
Ja, je kan hard
they're still
rennen.
wondering what's
Je
going
krijgt
on.
een apart.
It's
Dat is elke week, hè?
yeah,
Elke week feest.
we figured out a
Elke
way.
week
I had
niet.
to take the court proceeding
Maar ja, dat is
pause.
toch...
We had to do it.
Nou, het was wel...
Guess what this
Nou,
happened?
het ging er ook
The judge
minder
already
naartoe.
they've had a situation where they're getting married.
Ja, het had altijd wel wat.
So now he's out there, he's going to
studenten zie je nu ook met die
Broccoli is going to be out there. about to get married and propose to
Nou ja, wat er allemaal vernield is.
Mr. Harris, but his wife is looking like Miss Gabor. And it's like, uh-oh, so guess who shows up? I have Mr. Harris. And Mr. Harris is like, hey, what's going on here? I have a star. And I'm like, what star do you have? He's like, I got a pocket. I wear slabs. It's like, what stone could it be? It's like, I think my uncle has these things.
Het had niets te maken meer met vrijheid.
How do you think I look like this? And I'm like, dude, that is like,
Moet geen
what
politiek
is
zijn.
happening? I don't know.
Of vind je?
Ik weet het, als er niet bij is.
Nee, maar er werd van alles
I don't
gezegd.
know what's going on.
Dat is niet zo leuk. Het bestaat dan niet. Ik ben Joods, maar ja, ik ga me niet manifesteren. Ik doe alles weg, hè? Belachelijk. Ja, maar weg. Nee, maar dat bedoel je.
But that is one of the anniversary songs that he played during his
Ja, ik ben gewoon op mijn hoede.
And guess what? Now he's still
Ja, maar altijd al geweest.
So
Het is alleen voor dit.
here
Ja, het is weer terug. Maar dan nog erg. Nee, maar ze voelen zich ook achtergesteld, omdat die regering natuurlijk ook een beetje neutraal begrepen wordt weer.
Papa Smurf shows up.
Nieuwe regering.
It's Papa Smurf.
Dus ja, het is gewoon een beetje
Papa
moeilijk.
Smurf is here now.
Ze hebben de
And Papa
politiek ook
Smurf is
niet.
like, don't tell them. This is the I've been
Nee, maar ik bedoel, als je het zo doet, dan
I'm breaking off for your man. That's what I thought.
ja, je treft er ook andere mensen.
So if you
Het is een algehele verharding.
but he doesn't want nobody to think that it's because Papa Smurf is basically he's been
Ja, maar dat is het. Alles is gewoon heel dichtbij.
producers and so because Papa Smurf doesn't want nobody to know. So Papa Smurf is telling him, that's why so guess what happens? The guy goes, so it's all of a sudden he's the guy that's been taking care of Mr. Star, Peter Quill. So now that the Fortnite skins are being collabed, Renegade Players is sitting in their halls inside. All these people are holding out inside the store because Palpatine, and there's about to be a huge connection. We have a Captain Underpants making an appearance. Have you ever heard about him? Because so Captain Underpants is here. We have all these characters. The thing is, the longer I go about this, the farther it is about we're gonna get Fortnite skins going. This is what we're gonna do. Alright, we're gonna get this crossover Fortnite movie going, okay? We're gonna try our best. And
We blijven hier toch? Ja, we werden hier op deze ja, wanneer moet ik mijn spullen... Ja, ja. Ja, doe ik dat wel even.
Nou, we gaan daar beginnen. Dan nemen we deze. Ja, oké. Nee, aan de overkant beginnen. Ja, we komen straks weer. Ja, ik leg ze nog heel even af.
it's not so bad with this one. So, like, Papa Smurf is really hard. Papa Smurf likes to do it off. He knows how to do it. So, but the thing is, he's a little pretty sure Redbone, and I caught it. And I was like, hey, Papa Smurf, what are you doing? Are you alright? So he's like, don't tell nobody about us all. I'm not trying to let nobody know where we stay. I'm the commander-in-chief of the Smurfs. But it's not like, dude, that's always, you're lying, and you're not known to be a liar. What has gotten into you? And he's like, I ate a red bone T-bone steak. And that's why it's called Red Bone. And I'm like, but I'm vegan, and I thought you were vegan. And that's why I made that song. Because I had to turn it into love. And he's like, I had to turn it into love because I don't want to be either. We don't do that around here. So I was so sad, but I couldn't provide such negative song. Because he was about to start singing he's like Hawthorne Heights. And I was like, no, brother, you can't do that. So he was like, I will help you. He's like, I'm gonna name it Red, come and get your love. And guess what happened? Everybody thinks that Papa with Smurf is, the thing about Papa Smurf is that he don't like when people know who he is. But the thing is, he respects people that cover for him. So one day we're at a stadium, like the one we were at, and like we're at a stadium, and it's Papa Smurf. He's got a stadium. Papa Smurf's got a stadium, and Papa Smurf, we're teleporting to the car. It's like what if Papa Smurf has a stadium, and the thing is, around the stadium, he has some sort of like training group going on all the time, but also a very good, loving scenario. So one thing I want to say is that Papa Smurf is very articulate with how to hide things. And one day, Papa Smurf sees his face off the stadium, but the stadium is red and white, and he's like, at first he was a little bit like upset because they're blue, they're light blue, and they're sweet, they're vegan, they eat candy. But one thing is, that's a reason why he's Papa Smurf. What does he do? He changes a negative situation into a positive. What does he do? He covers it, like the Indian in the cupboard. You remember that Indian in the cupboard movie? He's in there. He's in there. And he's in there with the Indian. And he thinks that somebody's talking about it's been covered. Hey guys, we're not going to go there too far. Let's bring it in and tell you about that later. Hey, so now Papa Smurf is now, he sees a guy running around with his stadium's jersey. We're ready to be going like this. We're ready for this color, the Papa Smurf colors. The guy's wearing white and red. It's white and red stadium. So the thing is that Papa Smurf isn't a person to easily judge a book by its cover. He will see and be like, what is that? Like or something like that. But he's wise. It's Papa Smurf. He's a legend. He's got a stadium now. In the sense of the Smurfs getting a human stadium, it's like an achievement beyond what's believable, because it's going to take them 10,000 years to even walk there unless they jump onto my shoulders or get onto somebody's shoulders there with an agreement policy. So what I try to say is that Papa Smurf is like, well, this ain't so bad. I got to protect my tribe of Smurfs. They think that we're white and red. He's like, and then his counselor says, like, you're sure about that? They think that, like, no, like, they're gonna, everybody goes, like, my face is on that stadium, almost. And he's like, they're gonna think we're white and red. And guess what that happens? He's done breaking them off again. And he's like, the assistant's like, what are you talking about? He's like, they're gonna think we're white and red. Our tribe is protected still. We're saved. No one's gonna come and get us because they're gonna think we're white and red. They see something blue, we just act like it's reptar, and we just like this, and they're just gonna think we're toys, and they were good. They're not gonna think we're that, because if they think we're that, and my face is there, they're gonna be like, did we just find a legendary leprechaun? So the thing is, what's happened here is that the leprechaun was located a few years before the situation happened. So, before the situation happened was that Zelda and Link started to hear stuff above their universe. They started hearing somebody walking, and somebody has gone into Fortnite, and they found in the Weeping Woods, they found Renegade Raider looking with that guy, the llama, and that looked like a tree. But he's not a tree, and he's not weeping. He's happy. He found a llama earlier, and he's like, let's get it going. And, they got Slurpees and all that stuff. They're getting good. But Renegade Raider's like, what is this learning lesson? It's like, well, the llama was a learning lesson, but he's already got it. It's like, I see another one here. Can I get him? It's like, all of a sudden, the guy's like, I'm in protective mode. I'm not gonna let you get this long. She's like, what? And it's like, dog, it gets really confusing. But the thing is, somebody comes down and says, hey guys, did you just see that? And it's like, what is it? It's like, I think I see something. It's codename Elf. And they think it's codename Elf. But it's not. It's running. He's running. It's Link. And it's like, they grab Link, they find him, and it's like, hey Link, what are you doing in here? And it's like, he's like, what are you doing here? I'm looking for my wife. I'm looking for my future wife, my girl. And he's like, that's not, they start blaming. It's like, I know you. You're a codename Elf. No. And it's like, Papa Smurf is about to make an entrance later on. And he comes in, and then somebody comes in and says, I know what that is. It's a leprechaun. So we have now found a leprechaun running around, and they think Link is a leprechaun. But in reality, he is possibly one of the original leprechauns, because when Link gets put in, he's used to being in Super Smash Bros., which is a little smaller style. But he's big in his game. Nintendo GameCube's this big. The PS5 and the original Xbox is this big. And all that stuff. You can play Fortnite possibly on it. And if you play a desktop thing, if you play it on desktop, it's this big. So he's kind of like a leprechaun in the game. And also, if you get the decimal level events of the lightning fixtures, he's a leprechaun. He is what is the grandfathers of Leprechaun, but not the great-grandfather. So all of a sudden, it's like a time-space continuum thing. And we found a leprechaun. The thing is, the leprechaun comes with a lot of things. His Lucky Charms. The thing is, it's Link. Do you know why he's got the Lucky Charms? What does he do every time he gets to a new world? He's looking for Zelda. That's a charm, but it's not lucky, because he's good. It's the lovely charm. They call it the lovely charm. All of a sudden, somebody like comes in here. It's that guy. He's a scary guy, and he's like, no, that's a leprechaun. I made a horror movie of it. It's that one guy with the red thing, and it's like, and it's like, you're dismissed. You're gonna scare that guy. It's Papa Smurf. He's got a staff. He's ready to get it going. He's called Gandalf. And all of a sudden, it's like, how do y'all know this? And Gandalf is one of the trainers of Papa Smurf, because they have the hobbits. And the hobbits are, in a way, they're known as smaller creatures. And in a way, Gandalf he's tall in the movie, but he might be small because he's got the skills to get down and dirty and get down, and he knows how to see. And it's like, what's going on here? Link, people are saying, hey, Link, brother, we heard you're a leprechaun. And the one thing about a leprechaun is that I heard you called a leopard. And he was like, that was a one-time situation. I was just trying to like get through to my wife and Zelda. It's like, but you called a leopard, like a leopard. And he's like, dude, do you really want me to tell you what's going on here? Have you called a leopard? So he's like, now we have to bring a leopard in for the court hearing, and we have having too much of these judge court mantle hearings. All of a sudden, we're starting to get Fortnite skins, and all up in this building, these skins have just forgot, and these people are playing them, and they're watching the scenario, and they're like in shock. They're in shock because their players are now having a whole-blown discussion without them even controlling. They're moving and stuff, and they're like pointing, and it's about to be a witch hunt for Zelda, because he's a leprechaun, and he has called a leopard. And I'm like, but do you understand what word is inside the leopard? He's about to have one of the most mystical moments of his life, because he's going to have somebody that rights wrongs possibly come in, that we've talked about earlier. And it's a creature that is so beautiful. It's Dobby. Dobby shows up because he heard about somebody about his master and saying that he got conned by a leprechaun. And it's like, this man has done nothing. I'm a good lawyer. I can do this. I've been a good lawyer for quite some time. I'm a real good lawyer. And he makes it. And Dobby's there, and he's looking. And who's moving my phone? I see you. Where are you? Coming over here, okay? Yeah, I see you. All right. So, where are you? Yeah, my phone is one more time. We might have to check on the cover to see what kind of tea I can get you, so we can have a nice little meal and speak together. Because I need to see who's got my phone, dude. Who keeps moving my phone? Give me a moment. So now Dobby is here, and there's a situation because somebody has committed a crime. Somebody has caught a leper, and Dobby's like, I know somebody that heals leprosy in a way, I think. And so he goes back into like the directing and who's and all this stuff, and he's like checking stuff, and he sees somebody, and it's like JC, one of the executive level producer of all like things, and he's like, I think that's the guy. Let's go look for him. But the thing is, that man has abilities to learn and find out where his leprechauns and his creatures are. Next thing you know, it's a good guy, a person that's healed leprosy before. And he goes in, and we don't know what's gonna happen here. He has all that, like, in his hands, and guess who it could be? Have y'all seen the show Chosen? Jonathan Rooney made an appearance here. And Jonathan Rooney from The Chosen is now possibly involved with all these smurfs and leprechauns, and it's like, one time, like, we don't know what he can say, but we don't know who, if he's called a leopard, so somebody is able to bring a leopard here that is supposed to be the conned one. We don't know who it was. We're wondering how are these things coming out of nowhere, and like everybody's just happy. And where are they coming from? Because we're in a digital game, so it's like, where are they coming from? Somebody's just pressing enter, they're coming in, and it's like, dude, and somebody's like, we're gonna get this court situation figured out. And one day, there was a leopard that had a charm on, and she makes an appearance, and she's laying there really nicely, and she's looking good, and it's like, somebody's like, hey, I remember you from one time. Didn't I feed you at the zoo one time? She's like, I escaped from there after you did that. You gave me food. You fed me like a big ribeye steak, and you're a vegan. That took a lot of like off. And I was like, thank you about that. Let's go on over here to people that have been able to heal leprosy. And there's a person, it's not people, this gentleman, that we have in the show Chosen, he has gone ahead and done that. Jonathan Rooney, because we put Jonathan Rooney in, it's possible that he can do it. And Jonathan Rooney's in the show. And in the game. He's like, he doesn't even have a digital. It's like it's not even animated. It's like the show. His perspective is like that, and I'm like, what's happening here? It's like something's gone on. Somebody's like doing something here, and Zelda's like, I need to get back to my girl. Like, I don't stop. I have to keep going. And but they're like, we need to figure this out because y'all are like one of my favorite creatures. Y'all are in Weeping Woods. Who's weeping? And everybody's worried. Everybody's worried about why. And everybody's worried. And somebody's worried about, why are you worried? Why are y'all letting it weeping? it's getting out of the ordinary. So it's Deadpool 3 Wolverine. It's What If. We're doing it till the movie comes out. So on What If, this is the movie that's gonna come out one day. We're gonna have to do it on Fortnite though. And so somebody has been able to bring in, because this has been crossover with RuneScape already, he's brought in a judge. And but the judge is busy. He's like, can I get back to you later? It's like, and I step in and I'm like, hey man, I'm in the game. It's like I'm talking through the stream and I'm like, hey man, I'm in the game. I'm trying to tell you something, dude. Like, you can't tell somebody what to do. And like, I'm in the game and somebody has like gave me the skin. Somebody gave me the Dobby skin. And I'm walking around as Dobby, and I feel like I have this like beautiful, strong look. It's like, hey man, don't be talking to him like that. But it's like, Master, come on, get here. Nobody tell. I ain't gonna tell you something. Don't tell him nothing. Y'all don't tell him anything. You can't tell him what to do. And he's like, Dobby, you do not need to tell me anything. I got this. You don't need any help. We don't need anything. We have it all. And dude, so now I'm in this game, and somebody has put me as Dobby, but I'm cute, and I'm like, gosh, what's happening here, man? This is What If. So next thing you know, Zelda, Link is like saying, hey guys, y'all are saying that I'm a leprechaun. I gotta get back to my girl. I gotta get back to my wife. And he's like, well, we heard that you had a situation, and we heard that you were basically like having a weird situation, and that you were called one of the famous leprechauns. And he's like, we have codename Elf here. We don't even know we're like in a situation of like, who is the judge here? So the thing is, it's the person that pointed out one of his favorite characters. It's Renegade Raider. She has always loved codename Elf, but no one knows about it because it was Christmas, and one day she didn't get a Christmas gift, and one day somebody passing by her house while she's looting, and it's codename Elf, and she thinks it's Zelda or it's Link, and she's like looking and she sees him, and she's like, I'm in love with elves. I'm in love with them. So like basically, Renegade Raider makes an appearance. We're all like in Weeping Woods, and we're about to start crying because we're about to find out where is the pot of gold. But something has happened with the pot of gold. Renegade Raider is about to break down. She has left the Star Wars area for a moment because codename Elf has a girl, and this is the whole situation. Papa Smurf's here. He's like, why did you bring codename Elf? It was going to cause a situation. And it's like getting all flustered. But the thing is, we need to know who's y'all's daddy. This is the reason why in here. And they start crying. It's weeping. That's why it's Weeping Woods. Because they're all crying. Because they're like, I want to get, it's like, don't tell me who my daddy is. It's like they start crying. And they're about to find out who their dad is. And they start crying from emotional happiness to find out who their daddy is. And there happens to be a character in here that's walking around. And he's not in graphics mode. He's in a mystic format with a nice, like, looking good. And he says, I would say your daddy is somebody. I would say your daddy is somebody that is that draws you guys. They're like a draw. And it keeps going and going and going, and like he doesn't stop telling them about who their daddy could be. But he's standing right in front of them. Guess who it is? I can't tell you. I can't tell you. It's the portrayal of what Jonathan Rumi is doing. in The Chosen, which they're on season 4, filming season 5. And so it's like, that must be who that is. Maybe he'll have their answers. And it's like, they start doing these things in there and trying to get figured out. But Jonathan Ruby, for some reason, he has this mystical level power to be able to do whatever he wants. He can all this. He puts his hands in and they grab it and they get it on in here and they put it in. It's like, we want to find out who your daddy is. And it's like, guess who it is? Guess who makes the entrance? One of the greatest ever. It's the guy. It's the Samsung space guy. That guy does not stop having love. But the thing is, he's only made love to a Smurf. But the weirdest thing is, it's an elf. It's not Smurf, it's an elf. But the thing is, it's confusing here because now we're finding out that Gamora has another family. She has other people. He's made love to an elf. And it's like, how are you able to do this? It's like, dude, I'm space. Like, there's some space. It's an elf. She looks good. And it's like, I'm space. I can miniaturize myself. So now he's miniature walking around and he sees codename Elf's girlfriend. And Renegade Raider is like, hey, I'm not about to leave anytime soon, but if I do, like, how far is the way I gotta, like, move that way? It's like, I'll get the door for you. I'll take you there. And, like, we'll see how fast we can get there. My car's only going about 2 miles an hour. She's like, hey, that's okay, I'll walk. But let me get the door for you. Walking's gonna hurt your feet. It's gonna take some time because we're gonna get this going. And so basically, they're now in Weeping Woods, they're crying, they find out who their daddy is. They still kind of lost. They're lost because Gamora's not here and she needs to be here. So all of a sudden, we're stuck in the game. We're stuck in the game. And we're stuck in the game. Alright? And like, what I have to do is like, I have to tell you something. Bring it in. When you get stuck in the game, there's a 25-minute timer because somebody's going to get that victory out. The storm is coming. It's coming to press. The storm is coming to press in. And they're like, they're worried. They're worried. Jack Sparrow in the item shop is like trying to get in, but he can't because this is years ago when Weeping Woods is around. So he's like Jack Sparrow's trying to make it in, but he can't. So it's from a long time ago, but guess what? He does make it because Willy Wonka is there, and somebody goes, it's Peter Quill, and it's Peter Quilly Wonka. It's like he's like, keep it trill and keep it real. It's Willy Wonka, and dude, all of a sudden we're running. They're running from like the Weeping Woods, and the woods start crying. They're like, where are you going? We miss you, leprechaun. And it's like, nobody's a leprechaun here. Stop judging a book by its cover. This is not a leprechaun. Guess who it is? It's Link, again, saying he's not a leprechaun. And he's like, it's like, dude, you have the colors of a leprechaun. It would be, and it's like, Codename Elf got it too. And it's like, dog, let me tell you something real quick. Bring it in. And it's like, yo, I've heard stories. You're Link. You have the lucky charm. And it's like, dude, please. Like, let me tell you something. That's not the way it is. Somebody has caught a leopard. And I think when you were in your other worlds looking for your wife, guess what happened? You used one of those keys to get into one of those rooms in Ocarina of Time. And all of a sudden, there's a huge white ball that shows up. And it's like, hey. And it's like, hey. It's like somebody said about, like, the keys and stuff like that. It's like, yeah. It's like, yeah, I got keys. It's like, oh, yeah, remember that one time we got the key to go get that charm from that leopard that we had to take out that was going on when we were going to Zelda's house? She's like, I don't lie. Remember that stuff? He's like, you just told everybody about that thing. That leopard had a charm around her neck. And somebody's like, that's not a charm. That's just like a necklace like this. And it's like, It's like a necklace, and all of a sudden, like everybody is like, dude, you must be on accident without everybody knowing. I'm not trying to be rude. Link, you might be like the father or grandfather of leprechauns. Because you have a leopard. Remember when you called that leopard? And it's like, he's like, she just told everybody, it's like, yeah, you went in there, you opened one of those chests, like, and he's like, oh, like you're about to do in the future. It's like, how do you know about that? It's like, it's Willy Wonka's right here. He has like mystical level events going on, and it's Deadpool 3 with Wolverine, and we're doing What If. Dude, so basically, what I want to say is that everybody is trying to put like the burden on each other about being a leprechaun. The thing is that you got his lucky charm, and the police comes in, and they're running from the storm in the game. There's still time left, and there's still time left. But they're running back, they're running through these chests, and they're like, guys, I wouldn't open that chest, that girl will tell on you. And so they're running around, it's like, and it's also that tree right there, they were crying back there, don't break that tree. It's Willy Wonka saying this stuff. So they're all running together. It's like Willy Wonka, everybody has gone into the game. Because they're trying to find out about this legendary leprechaun. Because Willy Wonka wants to get those beans. He wants more beans to learn more about it. In a leprechaun, if you get that charm, you have more chances of getting that bean. Just like when you get it in that Pokemon. So, appreciate you, man. I think I go with the Zaelzuku. 10 viewers for free for you, man. Hey, man, I thank you. I like their organic, natural way. We're going to gain viewers a natural way here. Okay? So we're going to bring it in like that. And so now they're running from the store. And all of a sudden, they're running, and somebody accidentally grabs a blue mushroom, thinking that it's going to get their health back up. And it happens to be Willy Wonka again, because he's like, dude, this is like awesome, man. Y'all got food in the game. And he's like, dude, I don't think I'm gonna go back to that Star Wars stuff. I'm getting tired of that. I'm gonna keep my thing. I'm gonna find my cane later. He's like, dude, what did you just take? And he's like, I took one of those blue shield mushrooms. He's like, are you feeling stronger? He's like, yeah, but I'm feeling like I have less to care about. And it's like, you want to go surfing or something. The guy makes it. That guy, the purple guy, not the purple guy, the guy wearing pink from the surfing, the guy that the party guy, and then the lifeguard makes it here. So now they're all together. It's like, dude, everybody on Twitch, everybody at YouTube Live, everybody in all these IT departments are like IT departments are like in shock because they're seeing that there's life inside these characters. They're out here talking on their own about something significant. It's a leprechaun. And the thing is, they're trying to figure it out. So we're trying to figure out, what is this leprechaun? What could it be? This is a big deal. We're trying to figure out who it really is. And we really need to know. In Link, he's had this mystical event happen to him. Somebody really likes his stuff. So one time, he's like, he looks at somebody there, and he's like, I think I know who the leprechaun is. And it's like, I've been able to read, but don't tell nobody. Somebody telepathically says it to him. And they're like sitting there running, but they're not sitting there, they're running. They're running as fast as they can to get to it. They don't stop. The time seems to have like the storm is coming and stuff like that. And they're eating mushrooms and all that. They're running the game. And it's Christmas time. And Jonathan Rooney's in there. And it's Christmas time. So they're running, and they're running as fast as they can because the storm is coming. The thing is, Jonathan Rumi is sitting there eating mushrooms because it doesn't affect him. None of this affects him. Like none of this like damage stuff is affecting him because like he has it all. He's strong in the show. He's strong in the game. And so, like, what I'm saying, so he's there, and everybody's like, Jonathan, and Dobby's screaming louder than everybody. He's got a headphone, and he's like, hey, Jonathan, get over here. I'm worried about you, man. The storm is getting to me. I can't breathe. Dobby's getting sick, and Dobby's getting sick. And he's like, what storm? This is beautiful. It's purple in here. It's like everything is purple. Everything is purple. All of a sudden, he looks at the sun in the sky. It's purple. It's Barty. It's Barty from that place. He's there. He's smiling. He's in purple. He's in purple. It's Barney. That's his name. The sun. So the sun comes over here and he's like, how did you know my name? And it's like, you're purple. I remember a beautiful face like yours when I see one. And it's like, how come you have so poetic level of acts? And it's like, you called me by my name. It's Barney. And it's gone beyond what we can imagine, but guess what's happened? Dobby was trying to save the situation, but didn't realize that Jonathan Rumi knows Barney's name. It knows the sun in Fortnite's name is Barney. And what happens is there's a storm when the sun is blazing like that. It's the eye of the storm. It's perfect storm time. But at the same time, it's being cut off because he's just made a new friend. He's made an old friend that didn't know he was a friend. And now they're sitting there talking like this. And they're like, hey, dude, time has become insignificant here. The storm is taking, they're stuck, it's the last, they were running for their life. Dobby's still trying to fix it. And he's like, hey, man, he's like, Master, hey, what shall I do? What shall I do? I don't want you to get hurt. He's like, Dobby, please, don't worry about this. Like, please, it's me and Barney talking. And he's like looking up there, and they're talking, and they're sitting there. You know, Fortnite games are usually 20-25 minutes. They're sitting there for 5 hours. The lobby hasn't closed. There is no storm. There's no more storm. He's called the storm in the game. And I'm like, brother, this is incredible, man. How am I getting here? He's like, we are back in Natalie's head. But Natalie has a part of Ramirez in her. It's Renegade Raider. So remember, we were inside Renegade Raider's head the other day. She's like, we're starting with Star Wars. But the thing is, this is such a beautiful event because we have time to chill with this one. It's cool, man. He worries about himself. He's got Dobby. He's got all of it, man. And they're sitting there and they're running. They've left Weeping Woods and they've gotten to the containers back in the OG seasons. And the thing is, everybody's hot while because the sun is right there. It's blazing down on these containers. They're laying there like this, all like, Like, and it's like, what's not like that? Like, and it's like, it's too hot, it's too hot. So they start running and they get to the vending machines where they posted right there. They got shield pots. Willy Wonka's like, that's the one that you took from me, sir. And it's like, hey, I'm not wearing my pajamas, so you better watch it out. We're gonna get it going. Let's get one together here. And he's like, let me get that for you. Open the door. And it's like, it's already open. You're not even getting me this time. I'm the candy man. And he's like, oh yeah? I heard about the gingerbread man. It's Christmas time. And it's like, what is happening? The gingerbread man has been sneaking around in bushes around here with his crew. And they're watching this whole thing. But they're getting too hot. They're starting to get a little bit baked. And they're getting too hot. So they're starting to melt. Some of the chocolate's starting to melt. And Willy Wonka can't seem to control himself. And he's like, can I get that for you? Let me get that tear for you. And it's like, it's not a tear. It's like, I'm melting. It's like, hold on a moment. Barney, he's melting. What can you do? He's like, I can become less violent, ultraviolet instead. He's like, I can back away a little bit. But it's like, I think people want you closer. It's like, if that's what you want, bring it in. Come on in. Let me tell you about it. And it's like, so keep on getting closer, but what about him? It's like, put him in the vending machine because it's going to keep him refrigerated for a little bit and save him. I don't want to put him in prison. And it's like, we're staying in the storage unit for a little bit. We're going to stay in these areas. We're going to trailer park it up. We're chilling in here. The server's gone wild. Microsoft, everybody, Xbox, everybody's systems are down. We're all chilling inside of this thing. It's Deadpool 3 with Wolverine coming out in 2 days with What If. And so basically now they're staying in this storage unit, and we can't do anything really except be together and make a beautiful, beautiful thing. Nobody was able to find that specific item that can make fire, except for the grenade launchers, the snowball grenade launchers, and somebody starts launching snowball grenade launchers, but Jonathan Rooney's in there, and there's no more pain or suffering. It's like, guys, it's so dark. It's like, guys, launch those things. It's no more pain. So they start having a snowball fight, and all of a sudden, we have something that come out. Guess who? It's no. And no has made it. It's but Papa Smurf is busy. He's up to his antics again. It's Papa Smurf. He's wearing a gnome outfit, and he starts singing a song with the banjo. He's like, oh, you know me, I just know me, I'm gonna do it. He starts singing a song, and they're just slowly playing. They're doing all this stuff with the snowballs, with the gingerbread man. He hears the song. He's like, I love that song. And then all of a sudden, the gnome starts going to the vending machine. He's like, I'm just a gnome, and you know me. And he starts really going on. And the guy, the gingerbread man's like, hey, that's the song that I heard where he's, I think I know him. I heard you sing that song before. He's like, you know me, I'm a gnome. And he's like, but that's not how it's spelled. I'm just a gnome, and you know me. And it's like, basically, he's like, and all of a sudden, the vending machine breaks, and the sun is like all out there, dude. It is out there. It makes absolute, like, the running, he's like melting. He's like, he's got his a little skin. He's like, he's the melting. And I'm like, guys, what do y'all think is about to happen here? It's Jonathan Rooney. It's like, he's talking like the sun, and it's like, what do you think's gonna happen? We need to get a little cold up in here. So what happens next is that they start using the snowballs that used to cause fire they start shooting at him. But he's protected by something that we can't see. But he's getting colder. So they make a little snowman around him. see if he can do this in real life, like inside the game. So he starts making a snorkel, like he did when he took out Ninja, and because Ninja came after him and blocked the shot, and like this with the dark saber, purple lightsaber. He's like Willy Wonka. He has, you know how people have, you know how Willy Wonka, you know how people have like post-traumatic stress syndrome, PTSD. He's like, I remember the video when you took my kid. I watched it. It's like, are you really gonna do what you were trying to do to get that person? Like, it switched games. It's like, don't you see what I was trying to do? I was kind of trying two lightsabers, the purple one and the green one, for like the whole time saying, I want to do this one, I want to do this. And like, it's like, and he's saying, come back. Food down. This is between me and you. Let's get to it. Here's a beat. And he goes like this. And I'm like, what is that beat? Guess what it is? Did I drop it? No way. Bro. Hold on, bro. And he's like telling me, he's like, yo, dude, I'm not a bad guy, but I telescope checked you out. I brought it out, and I was calling you. And he's like, we're gonna have to do this on another level. Have you seen that? Have you seen that show? When he's going with Furukan, he's like, I'm not even Furukan. I don't care about it. And he says that he's a bad guy. I have my own ways. I need to learn everything. So he's like, you should be Pablo. And he throws him a beam. And it's like, what is this? Is that he's just like, if you don't take this, he has a timer effect. If you don't take it within the time that your skin's touch it within 5 seconds. I'm like, I am. It's wet, which is good. What is it? He's like, you will see it in a few moments. I'm live action taking it right now on stream. Really won't go in his family. No. So, is this what it is? What is this? What can this be?
Wordt er geweld? Ik word door zo. Jij weet tenminste wat er komt.
Ja, is dat die ook?
Ze horen gewoon wat. Ja, ik zie dus heel veel gezichten, maar dan moet je gewoon... je moet eigenlijk alles doen.
Kunnen ze er niet belangrijk
Nee.
He's like, hey, let me tell you something. I found it. And he gave me a stone. And he's like,
maar later toen ik was gediscrimineerd omdat ik was vrouw.
how could you do it's hot to me.
Ja, zij is hier met een grijze haar. Ik zal ook even zeggen dat ze
deze weet ik nog, die heb ik ook op de foto.
Like, dude, I'm seeing everything right now, and I don't know if this is the right thing to be doing. We need to call Joe Rogan in here. It's like, hey, Joe Rogan, come in here. Come in here. It's like, Willy Wonka shows up with some we're stuck inside this Fortnite game. It's awesome. But at the same time,
Is eruit gehaald?
Ik zie
I'm trying to figure out what's going on around.
Dit herken jij als
Ja,
trainer?
ja, 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 zeker.
But the thing is, we're here and I'm in the game in that show. So what's happening now is that I need to get it together. I'm jumping into the game. Give me a minute. Tell me about it. Bring it in. I've lost my mind. And I have to see what's going on. And I go like this in the game.
Ah, nee, ja, nee, die staat vrijwillig overal. Ja, dat was een erkende vrijwillig.
Hier ook.
Ik ben niet zo van het transportief.
Leuk hè, nou. Goed hè? Oh, dat zou best kunnen.
Ja hoor, ik geef wel een tik en ik ben zo'n beetje toch.
Oké. Even opgericht. Oh, wat leuk zo. Kijk eens, dat is een vrouw. Nee, dat is deze dan al. Is dat wel niet ja, vrouwen.
Kom ik zo?
Doc? What's supposed to be beautiful like this? Right, just give it to me.
Ja, deze ze was gericht tegen de discriminering.
Big Dobby, aka, listen, you don't say no, aka, no, it's Big Dobby, aka Pablo, for a little bit. And I'm like, I'll take this. What about, what is my outfit?
Is dat dan nog
I still have my rags on. Do I still have my socks on? Like, I find this in my socks on.
maar ook bekend voor? Ja, van zo bekend. Ook
It's time. It's time. Yeah, it's like, it's about to get like matched in money up in there. So it's like, let's go. So I start taking my clothes off. It's just, it's like, I thought you had to take your socks off. And he's like, yeah, I have to take my socks off, but I'm feeling good. And it's like, who's that? That's like somebody I'm looking for. And it's like, who's that? It's like, oh, we need to get this situated. It's like, who's that? It's like, who's that in purple? And Dobby's like, I'm having to speak like Dobby, dude. I have an awesome way of getting people. And I'm like, hey, who are you? You're nice looking in that purple. And it's like, how could you have come after me? But you looking good. Is that like Winona Cobb or Wonka? And he's like, if you think so, it's like, dude, what do you see? He's like, I just took the same thing. You're looking like Pablo. It's like, what's happening here? This ain't about to happen, brother. Because they don't roll like that. So it's like, dude, we got to get this figured out. We need to take another peek. Who gave you that? It's like, man, I think it could have been somebody that you may know. And it's like, oh, I love that person with all my heart. Like, this is beautiful. And Pink Tom, he's just like, he's like, talking to himself. It's our light coming on to us. Just like, we're away from the store. It's called the store in Fortnite. Don't you get that? I'll throw that in. So the store, we have the whole island to adventure now. And the thing is, Renegade Raider is having a recovery from a situation of being such like a hard character. She has a loving brother and sister that are looking out for her. They're part of the living tribunal. And instead of sending her off to the medical department, they're going to give her the situation they're watching. They're like, this might help her recover because no one's dying, no one's killing, and everybody wants to join. there's always characters coming. Zelda had in Zelda's wondering where Zelda's wondering where Link is because Zelda's wondering where Link is. Papa Smurf is sitting there with Jordan.
Ja, nou ja, ik heb best wel eens muziek gekerkt, dus ik doe wel wat.
Dat was afgelopen zondag was hij in de oude kerk.
Oh ja?
Ja, ik kan me net als toen hij uitging.
Aanstaande zondag hebben ze in de Keizersgrachtkerk. Ja, weet je, ik vind het je hebt 2 weken, 2 bewegingen. Ik denk, nou, ik hou het gewoon bij die ene. Ik ga zaterdag lopen. Ik ga lopen, ik ga zaterdag lopen.
They covered the store because that was the store using such purple light.
Nee, mijn zus is wel heel actief in de kerk.
That's coming after it. So it's like,
Ooit hebben ze vroom en vrolijk. Dat vond ik zo leuk.
Ja,
Dat vond ik zo leuk. Was een blad ook.
mijn moeder is daar
Ja? Ja, vond ik zo leuk.
it's over here. Dit is bij de that had the one outfit has the costume on because he was doing Halloween.
Ja.
And he's like, so it's like Barney's getting a little bit jealous because he's like, dude, that's
En daarna ook jongens die jullie kennen.
having situations like what's happening, somebody's messing. He's like,
Maar
somebody's
er waren
messing with
natuurlijk
me.
ook ontzettend veel mensen.
Jawel, weet je. Ja, wij
He's
komen
out here
allemaal.
trying to portray the tribe because he has
En Marjan die fotografeerde natuurlijk ook vooral vrouwen.
Maar die mannen die fotograferen, die zie je wel in
what's going on.
Maar ja, Erwin Olaf bijvoorbeeld, die heeft ook heel
It's
veel
me.
foto's
It's like,
gemaakt.
Maar die was natuurlijk niet meer van de, ja. Maar dat was natuurlijk niet meer van de actie, niet meer bij de demonstratie.
Nou ja, hij heeft in het begin hij is begonnen bij Marvel.
Ja, dat was ik nog geabonneerd.
And that's what we're doing. So now we're stuck in the game, and Renegade Raider is having she's trying to
Oh, dat toen zo herrie.
she's like and somebody's like
Die woont bij mij op de vegeterij.
Oh, oké, ja, ja.
never give up. Somebody's talking to her, but nobody can see it.
Oh ja, dat krijg je nou met z'n allen.
Ja, kijk, ze heeft geen foto's uit.
Dat is Bramse.
Ja? Wil je dat even erbij zetten?
Oh, dat is
Ja. Er staat dus daar voor mij deze foto ook.
Ja,
die wordt
precies.
gebruikt.
Ja. Die was heel erg actief in de homogroep vanavond. Staat ook op zijn...
Hij staat daar ook.
Ja? Bij die poster, bij die
Ja, ja, bij dat standaard. Ja.
Dat zijn die ouders en die waren. Ik weet nog wel dat ik dat heel leuk vond. Mijn ouders waren helemaal, mijn moeder was helemaal niet blij. Zo leuk om te zien dat mijn ouders waren. Ja.
Die moeder van mijn toenmalige vriend was ook bij...
Het kan ook zijn dat je iemand
Ja, wist ik ook weer.
Ja, ja, ja.
Like, but in a way, he can't do whatever.
Vaak tussen India
He may have done something we don't know. A leper convention, so he can hear that. So we're all here finding out about the leper convention. It's been at LeperCon.
Nee, dat is niet eruit.
Yeah, but somebody's like, dude, I know past, future,
ja, ja,
present.
het lijkt heel erg
And it's like,
op
could
Wilma.
you
Wilma daarna.
Dat zeker. Omdat
Ja, ja.
Het is inderdaad niet gewoon.
becoming crazy because he's starting a leper convention. You know how they call conventions? It's like Comic-Con. It's a leper convention. Fix leprosy on a huge level. He's done dating on a big level. is so we are having to do a police lineup of the truth.
Dat waren ook dat waren ex-professionals.
Ja, maar nee, dat is zo niet.
Dat zijn deze.
Nee,
Voor de lol. Maar waar ik een hele goede
nee, we hebben met Nood aan de Man een keer opgetreden.
He's from Game of Thrones and he's like trying to make
Nee.
so
Nee, het is opgeheven op
doing the police
Ja.
lineup. It's like we gotta get the police lineup. It's like Doc, go ahead,
Kom
go get Sweetie. And he's like, did you just call Michael Sweetie?
Nou, het was ineens een
What did I just get? Where did that come from? It was a mentor. It don't even I was just like, so
Nou, het is dat je met hem moet werken. Ik heb met ze gewerkt, het was niet.
we need somebody to do it.
Nee, dat zeg je makkelijk.
They all have backstories. So she's like,
Ik werk bij de lokale omroep NVS.
Oh ja, mijn VS.
Dat zijn mensen auto. Dat ging echt helemaal
Niet
los.
fijn dus.
the fabric from the llama fabric has now come off of him, but she's like, I can't do this without him. He's the beast. So it's that skin. So you have Hispanic skin that's not here. You have Asian one, and you have African American skin. So it's like he's now wearing a police hat that they got from the referee when they were rooting. But the thing is, nobody got away. Once the storm has been done, there's still 100 people in the back. The police she was dropping when she was running away. So he's wearing that police hat. And it's right where he had it. And like, because now he's wearing a police hat.
Ja.
It's a intriguing situation because we're doing an advertisement for Marvel and Deadpool 3. So it's in Marvel and Deadpool 3 are coming out with Deadpool 3 and Wolverine. So this advertisement, thank you guys for all that. I appreciate you. Thank you for that. So now she's so now the llama has like she's like become and she's becoming and she's in a lineup too because she knows these creatures, she knows these creations, she knows these creatures.
Nou ja, en ze waren
If I just let you know who's gone ahead and
is
killed
in
it.
mijn
You see somebody move my phone, it's like, who is it? Let me know who it is. Tell me right now. It's like, who keeps moving my phone? Y'all see it? I'm over here. I don't have no phone. Check.
Ja, is het mooi? Ja, fijn.
So, dude, what I'm trying to say is somebody keeps moving my phone. I'm telling you live right now, dude. It's like somebody the other day, it's like, took my phone and put it on. Y'all see that stuff? So basically, we're doing a police lineup, and Donnie's in there, and they're trying to figure out who the true leprechaun is. Dude, John, this is the lineup. And it's like, and I'm like, wow, let me keep the lineup here. It's now become a skit for police lineup. Because Dr. Ruby in the store, he has called the store. So there's no denying this map. Do you understand? So they're all 100 people are building all these things. They're like people are going through the trees and all this. There's
Van de gay games.
so all these kids start coming in.
Nood aan de Man.
Oh ja, ik heb getennis tegen tennis.
Ja,
Ik heb toen reportages gemaakt
Ja,
voor
maar
de
yes
radio.
natuurlijk.
Y'all can't come flood over here without Jonathan Ruby. Y'all can't do that. Y'all can't do this in this moment. But then John has to tell him that he doesn't know his head. And it's like, but that's not the way it goes. So they told us last time it was Harry Potter. So now Harry is is making an entrance into the game
Zo'n hoofd dat ik denk, dat ken ik, maar
but they have completely lost all magic skill. But Darby has something inside him. He has a staff. And the thing is, Thanos gets this, and he's like, what is happening? Somebody's copied my staff. Thanos is trying to deteriorate on the other side. Because Darby has gone snap. All of a sudden, it's like, we have found who could possibly be the leprechaun. And they start chasing him because they think that he was doing this. Thanos has made an entrance and he's like, destiny's on the rise. And he lands inside the Fortnite game. And Palpatine is grabbed him. He's flying. He's like in the air. And he's like, all these legends, Palpatine. It's Palpatine from Star Wars. And Yoda's grabbed onto Palpatine because he's like, I'm not going to let you go. This is my oath. I've said both. And all of a sudden, everybody from the Star Wars group has finally made it into here. Okay? Everybody's there. Wonder Woman has grabbed on from the lasso, from all these things, and she's like, everybody is in. All these skins are in the game. But the thing is, peace is supposed to be within us. So we run as fast as we can for Darby because he's living because he's gone and bought Thanos already. So it's like he must have his lucky charm because he's like able to put Thanos out. But Thanos is just there because somebody copied that scenario and he clicked in his ears. So all of a sudden, Petter Jack comes in and he's like, all of a sudden somebody goes so bad. Petter Jack goes and he casts his goalkeeper Arsenal and he's like, I become the greatest goalkeeper of all time. You can call me Peter. And I'm like, you made it on here. Come and get your love. He's like, you didn't hear when I entered? It's like, what do you mean, man? I hear what I see. And it's like, come and get your love. We're doing a police lineup. I'm running, man. I'm running. I'm like, I'm getting chased after. I'm like, dude, look at the guy doing the police lineup, man. And I'm like, bro, this is getting out of control. He's like, I got a ship. He brings it with. He's got Groot with him. He's like, Groot, go in here. And everybody starts doing it. He's becoming an absolute fiend of madness because it doesn't make sense. You know why? Because John didn't really still say everything there's
Even komen, maar ik
we're just like looking at the sun.
Een podcast met de dochter.
He's like,
Hele leuke podcast.
he has no worries. And all of a sudden, we're saying, children on the Fortnite server. What's happening? It's like we have found the leprechaun, and if you get one, you will be granted. It's like, dude, we gotta do it in the police lineup. Come on and bring Peter Quill. And all of a sudden, Peter Quill comes in, and it's Ego's involved. And Ego's on his shoulder because he can move. He becomes stronger.
Ja, daar ben ik nooit zo van.
It's Ego.
Oh, dat zou goed
All
kunnen,
of a
ja.
sudden, it's
Dat
like,
zat net op een andere
Ja,
vlak.
zo is het een ander.
Ego's like, yo, dude, like, situations, like, what about Ant-Man? So it's just become like a huge thing. And it's like an Avengers, like hide and go seek. Because Dottie is now in the moment that they are hiding. And Ego's talking. Dottie is seeing because Groot is now a tree. Brought you by. And like Deadpool 3 Wolverine, so now they're hiding. Groot is now like stationary, like a tree. It's like Dottie's inside me. I'm supposed to be like this. But I'm like, but I'm inside the tree. And Groot is like, and I'm like, I can do good. I can do good. He's like, brother, it's gonna be so good. Because that guy gets
Kan ook een hoop twee dingen.
so now we're inside and Groot is trying to tell him, it's like, but you're making it work, dude. We're going to have a session. He's like, just chill. Just chill.
Oh, is dat 82?
En beide en de brood.
Oh, dat zijn er 3. 3 voor de prijs van 1. Ik sta daarheen. Een hoofd, nou dat is jij zijn.
Was het niet met die jongen weer?
Because guess what?
Ja, was die niet toen nog al in actie?
He's trippy.
Dat zou wel kunnen, ja.
Die was toch wel heel vroeg in actie
Dat was
gekomen?
ook een van de eerste.
Hij
Hij
zeker
heeft de
er ook
bisschop.
bij.
Hij heeft de bisschop.
Ja.
Tripping and he
Yeah.
doesn't see himself dying anymore. It's power.
Ja.
And like, once it keeps going and going and going, and they're running around looking for him. He's just like this innocent thing. It's not Fortnite Battle Royale. It's Fortnite.
In het chakit, hè?
Ja.
Nou, als je mannen leven of iets.
Hoezo? Hoezo? Man-wijven. Ja. Leuk.
Ja. Natuurlijk.
Searching 5 new.
Dat is lesbisch front.
Oh ja, toen hadden mensen ook heel vaak op spandoeken met de naam van waar het vandaan was.
Afdeling, ja.
Never gone in. Wanted to see what happened.
Overal uit het land kwam.
He's not electric, but he's the one that got Thanos today. But the thing is, Thanos is like, you know when that girl has his thing on his head, and he's like this, and he's like, oh, I feel like I'm being outside, like this. He's like, he's sitting there, and he's like, he's kind of jumping before he's like, paradise. He's like, and then people was questioning the scenario because he just but at the same time, the story is in danger. But all of a sudden, it's like,
Dit soort lijden. We zien er weinig
I don't see any danger around. There's no highway around. It's like there's no highway to any danger, no. This is no highway to them. You take the highway.
De leeftijd, hè.
The sun has left, and it's been the storm sickness coming in. It's in so everybody starts running around.
Mooie t-shirt vastgekomen.
Ja, maar die waren met korte mouwtjes.
Not the sun, not the rain. They're like, we are on storm.
Ja.
We're not doing rain dancing. We're trying to make sure the sun sees that we're dancing to a festival or something. He's gonna be like, what's going on? So he comes and checks on it. He's like,
Ja, nee, dat wil ik net zeggen. We kunnen het
I'm
zien.
supposed to scare you guys. It's like,
Ken jij het?
well, what could go wrong here? Things are looking good.
Ja, die is
He's got his fist. It's really hard.
de zus van Jan Herman.
Ja, nee, dat is toch wel heel
Tasty and Palpatine still
Nee, hij is wel vroeg overleden. Ja, nee, en hij zat ook in namens
What we can do about it is that we can have a dance with it. And the thing is, it's about to get crazy because somebody is saying the greatest works ever while we're on the playground. Chow comes through the future and says, we're not going to dance off, we're doing this now. And it's like, we're in the Chow. Ken jump from hangovers here. They have now, and what's his name? Zach Galifianakis is now he's been trading places with
Ja,
Olympics. Now they're in to this server's getting out of control. And we're like, yo,
ja.
the Easter Bunny is making an appearance. It's Captain, the Star Spangled Banner, War of July 4.
Heb je jezelf gezien hier?
Nee.
The guy
Kom eens met
we started having to see something. Remember,
Nee.
the sun, he gets scorched. And we're seeing the gingerbread man. So we have to make sure that the gingerbread man is still getting iced. So we start somebody sitting there throwing ice. Ice, baby. Ice, baby.
Creatieve spelers.
They keep throwing the snowball to keep the gingerbread alive because that sun is scorching and crushing. And all of a sudden, we have this scenario. It doesn't matter how big you bring him in. Let me tell you about it. Come on in. So, all of a sudden, gingerbread man, he's like, hey man, I think I see my girl out there chasing another man. He gets a little bit, he has people's frown out because you know you can change his faces on the foreline. And he goes like this, and he's now grumpy faced. He's on the prowl to find out who's why she's chasing another man. And he's one of the greatest. Like, it's his wife. His wife's trained him. He just, when he's in the game, he tries to his wife. She's one of his wives. But in real life, play with the gingerbread man, you can find out something. And so one thing's for certain is that they're in there and they're all the time. There's people that they have like, it's constantly jumped, but they still have those old things in the game. But guess who's sitting down over there into the towers? There's somebody there. It's Batman. In Batman is here, and he has Batman to speak to Renegade Raider about something. And it's brought to you by Deadpool X Wolverine, with the Time Corps. The thing about the Time Corps is that they're able to bring in a possibility, because what can happen is that there's Deadpool 3 takes on the Marvel Universe, which it's there, but when you're working with the Time Corps, there's no money for that, man. Time is money, but there's no money for the Time Corps. So all these people with DC and stuff like that, they start getting everybody's in here, and it's a dance-off. It's the marshmallow event. They're throwing the marshmallow event, and it's like, everybody's like, see, it's like, I'm so low. Willy Wonka has brought out all these pink things, all this stuff. We're having like these like this facial sprays, like this, they got Mexican shields, all these things. And people are celebrating. And all of a sudden, Bobby or Paul is inside of his room. He's missing the concert. He's missing the concert. It's like, he's running late. So he's like, dude, what's going on here? I want to attend this thing. And go like the video on YouTube. I attended the Marshmallow concert. I was the last one to queue any resistance of that game. Because they were like, I landed with like I was the last one. If you go look at it, it's literally like a music video that I'm so alone. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, dude, I'm like, Dobby. He's like, I'm not Dobby anymore. It's like, Groot trying to say, he's like, dude, you look like Dobby. And I'm like, bro, like, I look good though. And I'm Groot. And he's like, I'm Groot. What I'm trying to say is like, I'm trying to get out of here, Groot. I'm trying to go to that concert. He's like, I'm Groot, trying to say that it may not be safe. It's like, it is safe. Look who's sitting at the desk. And it's like, why do I have to tell y'all what's happening? There's a gentleman here that's just calling the store. And I'm like, thank you for Marvel. Thank you, Marvel, for this paid promotion that we're having. No matter what's going on, it's not too bad. Let me tell you about it. So I'm the only one walking in peace and grace a little bit because, but I'm Dobby and I'm sad. And I'm walking in my pickaxe. I go into the janitor's store for Marvel Deadpool 3, the movie that's coming out in 2 days on my birthday. It's paid promotion. It's amazing. And it's like, see,
Het is uit de club van Ellen zelf.
it's not too bad.
Ik ga thuis opzoeken.
Regenen blijkbaar.
Of niet, verder goed.
Just did you see that?
Oh, sorry.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't know it was yours.
Oh, it's not too bad. Thank you. With these reading and now, all I can see is that I'm ready to go to the market. Because I was stuck out of Groot because he went to sleep. And he's like, dude, we gotta keep this moving. Because you're not the but it's like, you were able to read these characters, but it's with the baby gauntlet. But the thing is, people are still a little bit confused about what to do here because Thanos got the Infinity Gauntlet, and somebody has done something wrong. People or somebody's fallen asleep. Somebody's fallen asleep. And it's been, we've been in the game for 2,000 years now. He's fell asleep while he was talking about it. And he's fell asleep for a little bit, so don't wake him up. So, like, we've been jamming for 2,000 years. And, like, we're starting to feel like things have gone bad.
Dat had we niet.
We need somebody to hold on. Because we need but it's Iron Man. He sees him in the game. He sees him with the gauntlet. The thing is, in another stream, I played with Thanos. I have the gauntlet. I had the gauntlet the entire time in that game. And the Infinity Gauntlet. I picked it up for the first one and never lost it. So at the same time, I'm dominating. But I jump into Thanos. I become Thanos dominant. And the thing is, that's where Thanos learns how to do the snap. But the thing is, Thanos is hearing God, but he's not inside of it. But the thing is, he is in a way because Pablo's playing the gauntlet, like mundane. So now we're stuck in this game. And it's kind of they're starting to laugh because they see somebody sleeping. And I'm like, how could this be? How is he sleeping? He's playing.
Is dit niet die organisator van games?
So why not? So it's like all of a sudden, Jaguars it's and he's saying, guys, there's about to be a very cataclysmic situation here. Yoda is over here. Everybody, you're about to save the world. You're about to save the world, God. It's like, how am I to do this? I'm playing as Thanos over here. How is this possible? How am I in the game? What have I just done? We would walk and just get this over for the long lab. And I was the long lab. Yeah, that's what it's friends. So I'm like, inside, I'm playing as God of Lifetime. I'm playing in two different modes. Inside the game, as the Dottie too. But at the same time, ain't nobody that I'm controlling that in the game. Yeah. Nobody. So what's going to happen? Here's a swindle. You see? A swindle.
Het valt er een stop. Doe je de groetjes aan wc?
Ja. I want to know which one's okay. Yeah. Because I'm trying to help. I need to go.
Alles goed met de situation?
It's like, do you have the front, back, side to side one? He's like, I do have that one. It's stretched around the corner though. I put that one on a special one because like it's the right one. You know, how would you know about that? I didn't teach you that. Like, you've taken the same one I did the other day. And he's like, dude, what we had?
Ik heb gewerkt bij de spoorweg.
Ben je ook betrokken bij de
Bij de?
Heb je jouw
But you just act.
contactgegevens? Misschien heeft ze die niet kunnen achterhalen. Ze reunieren.
Hey, bro, if you respond.
Met Rinke en Bas.
Tape. Rolling.
Met Bas heb ik nog op nota nummer gezeten.
He comes in, he brings me his spray, and he's like, dude, let me tell you something.
Ja.
Oké.
Let me tell you. So,
Ik hoor het graag.
Ja.
basically,
Ja, want
Willy Wonka,
hoeveel jaren was het?
Ik heb van 90 tot...
basically, he's taking this time. And
Dat bij het, voornamelijk bij het Buddy-project.
coming from the Avengers Endgame, he's
En
not
daarvoor
like
was het
and he also has the white widow and with her. It's all this splendor is coming out of nowhere because Ego is still there. Ego is out here growing stuff and people don't even know it. He's planting stuff and he's walking with Papa's fruit and you know about it. That's what's happening in the show What If. That's why it's called What If. There's endless amount of possibilities. And so basically, what we're trying to say is that since we're doing this, what we can do is that we're going to have to go ahead and solve this all together. It's like, let me tell you something about it. So, bring it in. It's like, I know the song. It's like, we're not alone. And all of a sudden, we have a beautiful creature. He's been hiding in the bushes. He's looking good. He's one of the babies. It's the guy, the white guy from the beach. He's looking like this, but he has a brother that he can't disclose because they don't know where they are either. Like, what are we? We have everything inclusive here. This is like everything. And it's like all of a sudden, and Deadpool find out about the situation because they're at the police station and they're doing all this crazy stuff. And they're trying, and he's got the fabric inside. The fabric gets off of him and it's gone back to the gentleman that's doing the police in the game. So all of a sudden, it's getting full recollection here. Because what we have to do is that they've turned the storage units into. You know when you put a speaker into a storage cup or something like that, it's louder. All of a sudden, it's like they're making it beautiful. Like it's going on. Hey, but Davis, is that you? On best viewers, you want me to cheat? You're not gonna get a shout out. Why would you choose that number? Why are you here? Don't answer. It's Nelly Furtado. She's gone in here. But the thing is, it's Nelly Furtado. She's Furtado. And she's her name is Furtado. But not she's Furtado. She's Furtado. That's his living his life. And they're married in a situation on there. So let me tell you about it, and basically, she's like singing the song, and it's like, I'm like a bird, I wanna fly away. I don't know about Because let me tell you, inside like a bird. She doesn't know. She's hoping she can get back, but she doesn't know this. And then it gets like, okay, so it's called we're seeing. And it's like, get the tape out, because we're about to record this. And it's like, brought to you by Deadpool 3 and Wolverine. But guess what? It's what it is. And all of a sudden, everybody's getting taken out of the Star Wars room. And John and Ruby is laying on the desk that's been teleported. And it's Palpatine's desk. And all of a sudden, he changes outfits. We don't know what's in it. It's Yoda. It's Yoda. I cannot believe it. He's acting as Yoda. And Yoda's out here. He's rolling. He's getting to it. He's like, I'm going to get this going. Let's be. They're rolling. They're going hard. They're doing it. They're staying. They're saying. It's like a Vertex, the skin, the orange one, makes an appearance. They've been made at a rave at the Container Store. And somebody's actually a little bit bigger. It's a giant from the TV5 from RuneScape. And he's using one of the things that's a Jamaican, like, like things like that. It's like those little Jamaican, what do they call those island things? Those, like, he's using them like that, but since they're so big, he's making them stick with a ball like that. And Thor makes an entrance, and he's like, not again. I can't see another person get melted. And it's the guy from Thor Ragnarok, the owner of Ragnarok. He's like, it's my time. You're pardoned, Mr. Pardon me. Another acting bro. And he starts getting very. I'm like, dude, what is going on here? It's what could happen? So that nothing bad is supposed to be happening, but there's somebody acting like Yoda who is trying to get away because he might be the leprechaun. Because he may be everyone that is a thing. He may be everyone of them. And it's like, what could it be? And it's like, all of a sudden, dude, everybody is getting into the system. They're going into Fortnite. It's almost like the Big Bang event of an occurrence. And Lucius Fox is making it in here. Lucius Fox is very close by. And I cannot believe it. Dude, I cannot believe it. Because Lucius Fox is nearby. And he's like, it's like LeBron James. But he's not LeBron James. It's LeBron James from Space Jam. But Michael Jordan's getting jealous. He's like, I made a better Space Jam. We're getting here. Something's happened. Somebody has come on here. And it's like, this is now the time. It's like, dude, this is the X-Men for Deadpool 3. That's an occurrence where he's gone on and played against the four horsemen of the apocalypse. So, things are starting to get scary, but John is having to let things go how they are, but he's Yoda. He is Yoda. And he has with him as a backup. He's got him with him. That's his dad or his uncle, his team. And they're running and they're running and they're trying to stop Iron Man and Star from getting from taking out Thanos out of revenge. But the thing is, why is this happening? Somebody's messing with their mind because stuff is starting to pursue in the game. And it's like, what is happening here? There's the remember the skins out there that they released for the X-Men? It's like the one with this and then the one with like, shoot, they're in there. They're in this lobby now. And we're like, dude, what's happening here? Guys, we have to do a 50 versus 50. Or if we do a vote, because the thing is, somebody has said something about something. And they're like, what is it? What could it be? It's like, hey guys, what would you rather have? Would you rather have life brings you lemons? Or would you rather have something where like no matter, like would you rather be like like a cow inside of a cattle ranch and lose the kingdom that is provided in the future by choosing that number. Because what you do with that number is that if you already have a house, you have a car, you have everything paid for, what are you paying for? Food. So, are you going to give up what you have for food? And some people are like, I'm hungry now. It's like, there's mushrooms growing off the ground. There's food coming out of the ground, dude. All of a sudden, people are starting to get scared. And people are like not realizing that when you choose the right side, it's not so bad. When things are looking good. And it's so all of a sudden, somebody has common sense and Dobby enters the building and he's like, dude, there ain't no way in heck that I'm gonna be doing something with them right now. I'm doing something like this. And it's like, get him! Everybody's going to chase after him. But they have completely need to realize, and Dobby says, wait. And he's about to snap his fingers and do his thing and tell everybody how it is. And one thing is, they're like, don't snap your fingers, Dobby. You're going to show Thanos how to do stuff. And Dobby's like, it's my time. It is my time. I knew I was going to do this. And Dobby says, give me the microphone, Marshmallow. Let Nelly Furtado. And when I say that, guess who comes in? Another possible small creature. It's Toad. That brings Peaches and Zelda. Everybody's in my game. And I'm in shock. Because listen, guys, you guys need to listen to what he's doing. And again, Dobby is doing something he's not supposed to be doing. He's telling people what to do. He's like, y'all need to listen to him. And that guy's like, hey, hold on, man. You don't, like, Indonesia. He's like, I didn't need you. Dobby. He's like, and Dobby goes and he gets a thing and he starts squealing for her because he's a slave elf and he's sad. And he's like, the thing is, it's one of the greatest staffs too ever in history. And it's like, the thing is, he's sad and he's about to have a tear come off his face. And all of a sudden, somebody comes in and it's and Dobby sees right through him and he's like, dude, hold up, that's not you. What are you doing, Jonathan? What are you doing here? And it's like, he's like, Master Yoda. He's like, I didn't mean to give away your identity. Master Yoda, what are you doing here? And it's like, don't cry. And it's like, don't cry. It's like, I started saying, Dobby started saying, don't cry. And it's like,
was heel druk bij. Ja, want hij zei ook, als je nou echt niet kwam, ja, en ik woonde er niet zo ver vandaan. Ik woonde bij de Halle.
In the game. Because it's like, don't cry. It's time over. You sure up your rags. It's like, are you sure? Master Yoda. He's like, I did it in Palpatine's room just a minute ago. It's like, but that the other Yoda, it was the person inside. And it's like, you understand what I'm saying? He's like, yes, a little bit extra. And it's like, alright, well, why would I want you to ask Master Yoda? Because I'm not even Dobby. And that's why Deadpool 3 with Wolverine. And we're talking about what if. And so basically, what's happening here is that we're starting to do all these songs and people are starting to come out. And it's Swedish House Mafia. It's like, who's gonna save the world tonight? It's like, who's gonna bring me back to life? And it's like, listen to me guys, I'm telling you something. It gets really, really good. Because at the same time, Dobby is about to tell everybody who Yoda is because he's gonna say it's him. But Yoda doesn't deserve the glory. Who deserves the glory is the person that Jonathan Lee is portraying on the Chosen from season 1 to season 4. But the fact is, it's his father that really deserves the credit. But the thing is, we don't know what's happening and why. Basically, Dobby doesn't know. Everybody's like chasing, running around. They've lost their mind because there's the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse from the X-Men. But also, it's not from the X-Men. It's from the Bible, and they took it from the Bible. And so all the stuff is going on, and there's plagiarism. And they call it like, what do we do here? Because you took that from the Bible. So Foggy Nelson makes his entrance, and he's like, hey, Foggy Nelson, it's time to get it's Yo, what's up? Microwavable potato? All of a sudden, this is like, basically what's going on, brother. I'm telling you all about What If. Have you seen the show What If, where they make Marvel shows based upon whatever the heck's going on in the office, like we're doing here? And I'm giving you all some of the future things that possibly happen. It's called What If, before Deadpool 3 Marvel, based upon Marvel's Deadpool 3, and with Wolverine. So we're doing a What If. And it's now inside Fortnite, and they have a collab, and all of a sudden, we have the Australian guy making an entrance. And the Australian kid, that Australian rock is trying to hide like the guy from Fantastic Four. And I see him, and I'm running around as Dobby, but I'm like, when is Mr. Yoda, when are you going to allow me to, like right now I'm not going to spill the beans. When are you going to allow me to look like myself? He's like, it's covered by the internet thing on the south side. And I was like, what? Well, how is that possible? And it's like, how are you going to do this? It's like, I can't risk you, Dobby. You're not risky. So that's why you're looking like this. He's like, but Dobby's like, you're right. I'm sexy and I know it. And he takes his rug off. He loses his rug. The ragger. He loses the ragger. And I'm like, Dobby is inside this game, halfway naked, but guess what? He's been covered by the internet. And guess what it is? It's a genie. The genie is coming in here, and it's Sinbad. It's Sinbad. Sinbad is coming into this movie and into the game. He's got a new skin. He's in the show. Everybody's talking about the Mandela effect. And we need to do the please. As soon as possible.
En anders krijg je Marjan de telefoon.
Ja,
Oké.
So,
Dank je.
basically the game has been based upon something so beautiful. And before the game starts, in the storyline, before the stage it starts, he's like, I'm sexy and I know it, but he's covered. So, but the thing is, like, what is he covered in? It's like, guess what it is? It's fig leaves. And Dobby actually says, did my family eat from the tree? And he's holding on to the stick. He's like, why don't you ask the stick? And because that's part of, it could be part of there. And he pulls out the stick and he's like, hey, Mom.
iemand met een politieke interesse.
Can you go back in time and ask your ancestor back in the day? If I'm correct.
Anita!
Hoe kom je hier achter gekomen?
And
Anita.
He says, yeah. So that's where it comes.
De medische gegevens.
But it's not what he doesn't really know that much about this area because it's back in thousands of years ago. He's just like, I would just assume so because you're wearing a fig. And you're wearing fig leaf. And it's like, that must mean that you're, like, something's going on here. We gotta get it figured out. So Dobby's running around and he's looking like a Native American. He's running. He's like, dude, it's my time to shine. And then it's a game. It's like, I'm just saying, I know there's elves everywhere. There's Smurfs everywhere. I am gonna get this going on, man. This is my time. And he's very, very, like his heart is pumping like the mouse. It's like, my heart keeps beating away. And Dottie is running towards the party. But the thing is, the party has stopped when I walk in. So basically what has happened is that we need to get this whole situation at this sort of like level of it coming through. All of a sudden, Deadpool is getting something, Lucius Fox, everybody's getting zapped into the freaking world. Because that fabric is the fabric of space and time in all of these realities, but it's also can become the ceramic. And it's like this, it's like polyester steam. It's one of his brothers or sisters. And basically, it's brought everybody in. There's a courtroom in the Batman Gotham Tilted Towers. And they get back and it's like, hey, Mr. Harris, let me tell you about something. We're in the courtroom now. And it's like, well, let's get this going. But at the moment right now, somebody's like, hey, can I come in? I'm running. They're chasing me. It's like, and it's, guess who it is? It's Lee. It's Lee. Because they think that he is still slightly leprechaun. Because he looks like one. He has the outfit. He's got the hat on. But that's what it's called. It's a paid promotion by Marvel. So, basically, that's part. Marvel has made a show called What If, and What If is a show that has endless possibilities, and it's amazing. And they have also released it in 3 days. It's Marvel, Deadpool 3 with Wolverine, and so everything's going good. And like they get to the doors like, let me in, and then Foggy Nelson gets the door for her right away. Foggy Nelson gets it. And he's like, let me get the door for you. Come on in. Go in for it. And all of a sudden, I was like, he gets in here, it's like, but who's at the door? And it's like, he's looking at the door, and they sneak in. It's the elves. They have made it into the courthouse. And they are in this courthouse, and stuff is moving everywhere, and people are tripping, but the district attorney knows who it is, and she can't say nothing about it because we can't talk about them. So now we're in this courtroom trying to hide, and there's like stuff moving, there's stuff with lights, but it's miniature lights because they're elves. So it's fire. It's like they're chasing him down with the fire. It's like, we're gonna get this leprechaun, and we're gonna get him down. We're not gonna hurt him, but we're gonna find out where he is. Indiana Jones comes in with these things, and there's a ball coming in, and there's like, all of a sudden there's just a ram of a wall, but it doesn't break because Pablo has taught the llamas and everybody how to build structures around this area in the Fortnite area. Because how do you treat a llama when you find one? You build a box around it, and you put it in there, you make it dance, you spray for it, you spray, it's always good. And one thing you do is, and you don't kill them. That's the thing. You never shoot a llama. That's how you get gifts and shit, dude. And ooh, it's the ultimate feeling.
Wij moeten daar nog afspreken. Dan gaan we verder.
I have to tell you that this is now protected by llamas. And the people that are outside are like, we need to find this leprechaun. And the thing is that this leprechaun is literally kind of messing with everybody's mind here a little bit. He's online. It's Papa Smurf. He's awesome. He's playing a game. He's been talking to Willy Wonka. So it's like, dude, I'm about to do something here, man. It's absolutely thrilled. It's like, I'm messing with people's minds here, dude. We're going to get this going. And he's just like, he's just sitting there watching them, and he's like, we're starting to wonder, what's next? What could be the next move? One thing's for sure is that don't stop believing, because what's happening is that we're in the courthouse, but things are moving, but it's very quiet because they're small creatures. They're in here, but who is Gamora? She could possibly be what we talked about already. She's in there, and all of a sudden, there's a huge situation. Gamora, she's acting like Natalie. She's an elf. That's why she's green. That's why she doesn't know where her family's from in the movies. She's an elf. Santa's elf. It's awesome. Not Krampus from it's Santa. So that's why she was like She-Hulk and all this, blah, blah, blah. I didn't call you no monster, girl. I know what's going on. But one thing's for certain is that Come and Get Your Love is on the way to go get it on accident. And he's playing the song, and he sees Mr. Harris going after Gamora. And he's like, babe, I've been waiting for so long. It's been so long, and I miss you. And he's like, and it's like, we're gonna have a sing-off, man. You ain't taking my girl this time. And it's like, hey, get your Albert. And he's like, did you just call me Albert? He's like, yeah, I just called you Albert. He's like, you know that too. Don't make me say it. Don't make me spill the beans. He's like, you got beans? He's like, yeah. And Willy Wonka's around here somewhere. He's outside the doors. Let me get that door for you and bring him in. He opens the door for him. There's everybody's inside of this Gotham courtroom house, inside of the Fortnite, because they did have a crossover with Gotham. They are now inside there, and it's still the towers, and they're like, we are looking for a creature. There's a creature that keeps moving phones. And it's like, I'm in the courthouse now. Where are you? Who's moving my phone? And I'm talking to you right now on live, okay? Who's doing it? Did y'all see those people? Somebody moving my phone? Somebody, I saw some. I don't know if y'all could see it, but I think we may have found a new creature. And it's like, come and get your Albert. And it's like, you're gonna pull that card on me. He pulls out a Yu-Gi-Oh card, and he's like, dude, what's going on here? It's like I brought out I brought out 7 cards, and it's like the ones when you connect that one guy and the whole game is over. He's like, don't put that last one down. Don't put the 7 one. We know. Don't do it. And he's like, I have Dobby here. If he snaps his fingers and does his thing, that like the Yin Yang twins, it's gonna be a big mistake, because if you do that, you're gonna put all these in danger, and all of a sudden there's like a order in the court. It's Judge Simpson, and all of a sudden it's like, guys, I'm about to give these 2 gentlemen a marriage. And there's a huge concept of a situation here because, wait, these two gentlemen are, this man he don't even sound that way. But he's like, guys, this is our business, man. It's none of your business, man. Foggy tells him that. It's none of y'all's business. It's like, I'm trying to make sure my client don't go to jail. And he's just spilled the beans in front of the judge. And the judge is like, well, guess what? Y'all getting married today. He ain't going to jail. This is too thrown. This is, I don't know what's happening here. This is way too thrown. And he's like, y'all getting married. Get down on your knees. He's like, I don't have anything but, and Mr. Harris gets down and he brings out one of these. He brings out one of these. He's like, he drops his car keys because he was driving without a license. And it's all of a sudden, there's evidence on the table that he was driving. But he's like, from the love of my heart, I have a keychain. And he gets down and he's like, yo, and basically he does the whole, like the ritual of like getting married. But the way he does it, because nobody wants Mr. Harris to go to jail at all. Because you never know what's going. It just gets a little bit crazy. It's not that we don't want, like, basically, you know what I'm saying? So he gets down on his knees, and but before he touches his knees to the ground, he gets like picked up by Foggy Nelson. He's like, we don't need to do this like this. Just put it on my finger. And Foggy Nelson, he's like, just get it in there. And he's like, what is this? He's like, how do y'all speak like? He's like, and they put it on. And he's got car keys and this, and he's got like this, and call him Bojangles. And it's like, say, just all say, dude, it's starting to get crunk up in here. It's Judge Simpson is like, I told you I could get this going. It's like, what you mean? How are you going to take all this credit for it? He's like, you have no idea what my initials are. And I'm like, what are you talking about? It's like, you got to go ahead and see that it's not just Judge Simpson, dude. And it's like, what do you mean by that? He's like, go and check the initials, dude. And it's like, it's not Judge Simpson, dude. It's yeah, JS, Judge Simpson. That's your initial. My name is not. He's like, my name is not Judge. And everybody's all like, we're in a court proceeding, so everybody is quieted down. And he's like, I told you I can get the party started. And I'm like, what is this going on? And it's like, why are you taking the credit? He's the one that's supposed to be leading the party, if you know any better. And it's like, he's like, first of all, we're not even at the after. I have to keep pronouncing man and wife. He's like, you may now kiss the bride. And they finally kiss. But it's like it's a chocolate kiss. Because Mr. Harris, that's one of his favorite things. And he puts a kiss right here and it blocks Foggy Nelson's kiss. And Foggy Nelson's like this, and he's like, he's looking good. He's got chocolate lips. And he's got this thing, and it's like, Batman pulls it with Poison Ivy, and he goes up to Poison Ivy, and he's like, you've been looking like this so good. It's like, I don't know what's in that kiss. What did you give me? It's like, you never know what it could be. And it's like, dude, so he's like, he goes up to Poison Ivy, like Robin and Batman Forever, like we were talking about. And Lucius Fox makes an entrance too. And they're all in here, they're all bumping, jumping, dude. It's like, but guys, it's like, Beyonce, hold on for a moment. It's like, this is Deadpool 3 Wolverine, and we're doing What If. So now, but the thing is, What If has gotten bigger, because guess what? It's inside Fortnite. We are able to do this. So they're now, they're inside of a court proceeding, and people are starting to like, dude, it is like, what's happening in here? What's that? People are like happy, they're doing this. It's like, but we need to get this figured out. It's like, and then there's somebody out there that thinks this is so funny, and it's somebody it's the policeman that does this, that like transfer you if you get in trouble. He's like, hey guys, I'm not such a bad witness either, and he's like, let me tell y'all something. Bring it in. Y'all are causing a ruckus in the courthouse, and this judge, I'm gonna have to tell on him. It's like, what'd you say? It's like he's about to pronounce us married. It's like, have you ever heard about what happens to people that snitch? He's like, where'd you get that? It's like, from Wilson Fisk. And it's like, Wilson Fisk is coming in here, and Wilson Fisk makes an entry, and Wilson Fisk walks in, but he has long hair, and but he has a little patch out here, and he's like, he's not lost weight. It's the same guy from the Defenders, and he's like, did somebody say my name? Say my name. Dude, it's become like a singing song. It's become like people cannot contain themselves, but they don't know what it really is. We don't know who's doing it. The thing is, the room is starting to get on fire in sense of heat. It's very hot, and it's very, very hot, but it's slowly getting there because it's getting hot from all what's going on. It's so sexy. It's way too sexy. So, but also outside, the sun is like, Barney is like saying, hey guys. He's like talking, and when he talks, it's a solar flare. And he's like, guys, I want to see what's going on in here. I want to see what's going on. So he's like, but he's innocently just trying to like see what's going on. But when he talks, nothing. What comes out is all these solar flares and stiffs. It's like Stifler from American Pie. And I'm like, what is this? He's like, dude, I've had this skill for so long, and every time it talks, it gets hot. It's getting hotter than an oven in here. The gingerbread man is getting a little bit crispy, but he's like, I'm feeling good. Dude, everybody is tripping, dude. People are like this and that, but it's like one thing's about to happen. Did y'all forget who was with us, who called the store? Remember? Do you remember? Who is it? It's Jonathan Rumi. Let me tell you about it. Bring it in. So, all of a sudden, there's something happening in this place. All these people are starting to learn about all these things. They're like, how come we're not burning? This room is on fire. This courtroom is on fire. It's like, are we playing Blitz? You are on fire. Are you playing NBA 2K? We're on. This room is on fire. It's like, it's getting hot in here. And somebody's out there DJing. And he's like, all in a club. And he's loving creature. He's a loving me. And it's in here. It's all positive. It's all good. It's also a training session. Because in the Bible, there was a moment with Daniel. And they were in there. They were in a room. And who protected them? They were put in an oven. They were put into a room, an oven. And who protected them? This was in the Old Testament. And the room is on fire, but people are still trying. They're like not being burned, but there's people still trying. There's a person, everybody's like, wow, this is incredible. We're walking through flames. Renegade Raider has now changed her outfit to that one that's come out. She's become that fire Renegade Raider. And all those creatures that in those skins that had like a reputation of being hellish creatures, it was the ones that were in that room. They have fire going on them, and they're just like, yo, this is amazing. And all of a sudden, those 4 horsemen of the apocalypse are all like, dude, it's time to get going. But somebody's like, I'm not gonna get the door for you. It's like, but I will. Go on ahead and get out of here, man. Go on, bro. Go on ahead. And it's like, they're out of there. And they're like, they have now are like pleading outside in the game for mercy because they have just been experienced a possible miracle. Because they have just survived being in a room of fire. And it was like, all of a sudden, this is getting out of control. Palpatine, Thanos, everybody is starting to like be like, uh-oh, we may have made a mistake. And it's like, what is the mistake? It says, I read one time, thou shalt not hurt, thou shalt not kill. And Thanos is out here attempting all this stuff and all these other people. And Palpatine is, he's gone and trained people to do wrong stuff. They're starting to run on 2 feet. They're not doing what they should be doing. They should be asking for forgiveness. They're starting to run, but they're inside of a room protected by Jesus Christ, and his Father is outside. His Father is out everywhere. But this room is protected by like the grace of this loving, innocent Lamb. And it's protected. He's got like a huge halo around him. A huge, like a lasso. But it's not the lasso. It looks like it. And they're protected. But once they step out that door, the wrath of God is going to go to the ones that have literally just experienced what, how else can you not be a believer at this point? In this game, in the movie, in the show, in everything. They have just experienced what could this be. But this is, the horsemen are involved in all this stuff. It's like, what has happened here? They should have done something. But they, all the ones that have been known for bad, they are trying to run out of there, except for Thanos. And Thanos gets to the door, and he's like, hey, hold up real quick. I know what I need to do. I have that one stone. And he's like, he puts on the stone, and he's like, I'm going to be able to learn what I need to do in the scripture because of the stone. He puts it on. He punked him. Guess who got him? Mr. Harris. Mr. Harris has got the stone. Excuse me, not Mr. Harris. Peter Quill has the real stone. So Thanos doesn't know what to do, but somebody knows his intention. And it's not so bad when you hear something like he's trying to cheat, but he's still trying to, like, know the word. And somebody can hear their intentions. And he's like, you stand up. And it's awesome. He's like, I know you were trying to, you had a wretched scheme, but your scheme was to figure out what to do. And when you figure out what to do, you normally know what you need to do. Like collecting those stones to do this. And you wanted to get saved, but don't save her. But like, save her, but don't save her. J. Cole. And that's when things start getting a little confusing here. Because Judge Simpson's initials are JC. Somebody singing J. Cole, his initials are JC. And there's a gentleman here, he's got a huge safety zone. And Thanos says he's so sorry for what he's done. And he's like, we don't, that's personal stuff, but what we see next is that Thanos is like, he has been, how do I say this? He's been changed. He's a changed man. he's been given a cashmere Ralph Lauren outfit. And the thing is, Renegade Raider doesn't know it. And she's in this thing, and she's getting a little hot. She's a little irritated. For some reason, that's just how she is. She's got a gator on her back. I would understand. And it's like, she sees that he's wearing a Ralph Lauren sweater. She sees the purple label tag. And she's like, that's him. That's the one I need to get. And he's like, and he goes up to her, and he's like, you can do anything you want to me. I've been saved by the glory of God. And it's like, she's like, you're gonna allow me to like do this. And we're in the game, so we're having to press like A, B, and all this to like get down. And he's like, yeah. It's like, and Legion walks in and he says, hey, guys, this is supposed to be the Fortnite World Cup skin competition. And it's just like, dude, these people are being saved inside the game. They're looking for life inside the video game. And I'm like, what? There could be souls everywhere. There could be souls in the game. It could be anywhere. So they're saving souls in the game. And I'm so proud. And Dobby is out there. He's like, I'm taking my socks off. I am a free elf. And Dobby is now not looking like Dobby. He looks like me. I have a 8-pack, and I'm skinned, and I'm naked, and I have my socks on. And it's like, what's going on? I still think I look like Dobby, so I feel free. So I'm like, I'm free. And I like take my socks off, and all of a sudden somebody's like, get back here. Somebody like pulls me in, like kisses me, and it's like, I can't even, what is this? And it's like, I'm pushed away. And I'm like, I'm sent into another dimension. And I'm like, what are you talking? I don't want to leave. And it's like, well, get me back. Don't let me go. And all of a sudden, it's Luke Skywalker. And he's got it. He's like, and he gets me. And he gets me. And he's like, roll it in. You're not gonna have to do this. And it's like, who was that? He's like, I don't know what just happened to you, but somebody just pulled you in and gave you a kiss. And it's like, dude, we don't have time. It's like, dude, we are protected by this thing. And it's like, how do you know we don't have time? It's like, because the time of this place may not be of what we consider real time. It's like, we're in the game. But that means, like, look at the positive side. We have to find out what we have to do. We got to make sure that everybody's okay, like how we always do. And the thing is, I'm finally here, but I'm covered. I have a thing covering my thing. And I'm running around naked like a native. But I'm grateful because the Jump Around song is about to play. And because I know who it is. It's Yoda. It's Master Yoda. And I saw what he was doing. He was dancing. Because this is what if. I'm like able to see what's going on, man. I'm an elf. Doesn't mean it's Dobby. Remember. Don't do it. So that means he can teleport to those moments. Dude, y'all have to have a bigger imagination, man. Just because Dobby does this doesn't mean he's gonna hurt anybody with Thanos style. When he does this, he does whatever he wants. He goes and like, not everything he wants, but a lot of things. He's like, oh, I want to go to a throne moment. He sees the moment. He's standing there. He's watching it. But Master Yoda knows that he's in there somehow because they're elves. And all of a sudden, he's like, I think this is the time. It's Master Yoda. It's like, it's the jump around time. It's like, but wait, hold on. Whoa. Give me that saber. And all of a sudden, Dobby is holding the lightsaber, the purple one. And he's got it again. And Willy Wonka's and their people are like, they're so graceful for what's happened in this scenario. it's beyond it. So now, the marriage and all this, it's like, it's cooled down, but the sun is bursting on top of this place because he wants to see what's going on. So all of a sudden, Homelander comes in and he's like, and he makes a peek hole into here, and all of a sudden, the sun body comes in with that purple light, and he's like, guys, what's going on in there? And it's like, dude, this is a very beautiful scenario. And all of a sudden, the llamas start gliding. They're gliding. Because for all the llamas that have passed away, they have become some sort of flying elder creatures. And they're falling in, and because all those llamas have now become that everybody shoots in the game in Fortnite, and it's like because they want to hurry up and take it out. They're like, I hear that there's a creature in here. His name's Pablo. The one that doesn't hurt llamas. Let me tell you about him. And they talk like this, but they're falling down into this hole. And it's like they're gracefully in there, and they see all these llamas brushing against Pablo, and they're like, and Willy Wonka's still getting, he's getting furious, still a little bit, but at the same time he's like, oh, this is, he's like losing, he's like, and it's like, he's like, I don't know what to do here, because what's happening is that Pablo's getting caressed by all these llamas. That if it was for him, guess who they are? They're the llamas that were looking down on the ones that were taken away, and the ones that were saved. And the ones that were saved was the ones that Pablo would take care of. He would build houses around them and spray paint them and sing them songs, and he would get them right. He would get it right. And it's like, and guess what? He learned the llamas. The llamas trained him. He's like Tarzan of llamas, Pablo. Because if you look at where the llamas are facing, they will point to where most of the time is the danger. So if they're looking like this, and you go up to them and you're walking up like this, and they're facing that way, they're staring at like a motherly style, like a motherly will, that they are staring at what is the danger. So not only are llamas, this is actual true facts, man. This is not like, this is a lot of things, but in the game of llama, I'm talking about what if, but this is actually something that it's a huge Easter egg. I shouldn't even be telling y'all, but if you're watching this, I'm gonna tell you something. I don't know if this is gonna be on later, but even though we have about 5 billion viewers, on like another kind of thing, but at the same time, like it's like we're gonna have to get some commas going because we get some donations in here. You can send my cash out to Pablo, thank you God, or thank you, or Pablo. It's Pablo, thank you God, or I think I may have, I don't know if it's that word or it's Pablo, something. But it's okay, I don't need no money. This is brought to you by like a paid promotion. You know what I'm talking about? It's Wolverine with Deadpool 3. And so basically, the llamas have now like come in here. They're flying down, like, and they're like, we have come from the mystical scale of the imagination-ary department of the Fortnite playground origins. And Mr. Pablo, excuse me, that is Dobby. And somebody's like, girl, please, that is Pablo. The one and only to have scouted llamas from 3,000 meters away, had 500 of them on the same island, and he is the llama king. But he's not, we don't use the word king often because we're humble. We tuck our tails in and we say, we give you what you need. And basically, this is what I'm telling you guys. Don't hurt llamas in the game, dude. Maybe the game will be better if we stop shooting the llamas, man. They keep taking them out of the game. Talking about the mechs out of the game. You're taking the llamas out of the game sometime. It's like, you go play all that stuff. And it's like, goodness me, don't do it. If you want to see something, go look at my stream, and you'll see that I was able to spawn llamas from all this way. I have it on my stream. Like, if you want to check back later, or send me a new device so I can get y'all stuff going. It gets really out of the ordinary here, but it's like, what if? So, basically what I want to tell you guys is that I'm honored at this moment. I'm in here, I'm honored, and I cannot be more thankful. And because they have flown down with such beautiful grace there, and the one that helps them fly down can turn invisible, but he's usually wearing she is wearing the llama outfit, and all of a sudden it's the default skin. He doesn't have it around him, and he's like, wait, where's my outfit? And she has moved on to help them fall down. Like, not fall, but like to come in for this moment, to provide Mom a gift. It's a lot of stuff. And basically, he's been given the honor of being able to insert all llamas in his playground mode. When he's making llamas, he can fill the llamas with everything, and he does it. He has extra space on the game. It's beautiful. And guess what? It's actually kind of like that, bro. I'm not playing. And it's so beautiful, and I'm so thankful. My place is filled with llamas. If you want to go see it, we can stream it out later. If we go to the hotel, we can go watch the stream right there, and I'll show you how it looks. And we'll do it like that. But, yeah, the Cash App is like cat and money sign Pablo, thank you. And I don't even know who, like, it's just like, what in the world? It's like, we having a conversation a little bit or a little bit less. I don't know. How are we going to go there? It's like, let me tell you about it. Bring it in. And, dude, this moment is being waited for so long. And this is, it's like the llamas their hairs aren't burning. Nothing's happening. They're stuck inside this place. They're not stuck. But they're stuck because they love it and they don't want to leave. But somebody has stuff they got to get going. They got to take care of stuff. So, but at the same time, it's like this is a beautiful scenario. We need to like keep it going, like run it up. And it's like, let's start, like, I can get the door for you. Is it good outside? And it's like this is an amazing scenario, my friend. We have survived inside a fire, so bringing it back. Everybody, give a round of applause, like a Wolf of Wall Street style, to the gentleman that's protecting us. In The Chosen is Jonathan Rumi, who portrays Jesus Christ. We're inside of a video game, but he's still training you guys. Doesn't mean because we're in a video game that he's literally the Almighty. He's just portraying Jesus Christ inside the video game, which is awesome, but he's still training. So he's like, what kind of existent, beautiful being are you? Because, like, how are you able to train us in the middle of all this stuff? How are you able to do this? It's unbelievable. And so everybody in there finally walks out. It's And everybody, before they go, they all have experienced a miracle. Before all that other stuff happened, this is not what, this is a replica of what happened in Daniel, but not in any, in the sense of like, these were very good, like, they were like followers and prophets basically, and those in the Bible, those prophets, they were thrown into an oven. They just stood there and they didn't get burnt. And it's like, they survived and they didn't die and they walked out. So, because they had faith, I think that they prayed, they prayed while in there, but at the same time, they had faith. And with the faith of the mustard seed, you can move mountains. If you can move mountains, have you ever thought about going like, and moving a mountain? What if you train, like in a nice way? You know what I'm saying? Train more. And basically, they had faith. They knew that God would take care of them in the Bible. And they were okay. And they were so grateful. And they tried to put it in the oven again. And they did go back in there, but they didn't nothing, they were just standing there. It was almost like they had been, like they were angels, but they weren't. Because I don't think angels, they're just standing, because like, think about it, in the sense of like, strength and perception. They're like standing there like strong men in this oven. It's like, I can only imagine like archangels standing there like this. We're good. We're protected. And that kind of got in, I think it kind of ticked off in the Bible in this scenario. I think it ticked off the people there, but I think that like they become to a point where they was just like so confident that they were getting like, we want to take that confidence away. I don't remember, I have to read more. So basically, yeah, that's what's happening. But so that's why I said, I want to say this is like, I'm trying to, and I'm not trying to defile anything. Just want to make sure y'all understand that. I just want to tell you because Jonathan Rumi's in there and he portrays Jesus. And he was sent to do the will of his Father. So if his Father has given him, you know what I'm saying, like in the sense of chosen, he says it, it's like, I've come to do the will of the Father, I think he says that, or he says something, he's the law of Moses. Basically, in this scenario, because we're present time and we're in only season 4, Jonathan Rumi has made his safe haven for them in the courthouse. And basically, we're back to it, and we need to get this court proceeding over right away, because this is a very sacred scenario in the sense of the Bible from chapter Daniel. And like, so they get moved out of the room, but there's still a proceeding that needs to take care. They need to get, they're like, I now pronounce you man, and it's like everybody needs to get that done. And like, so they walk out, and like, they still don't know that it's Jonathan Rumi inside the game that did this. They don't know it because he's missing. He's acting like Master Yoda. So what I'm trying to say is that it's not Master Yoda that's doing this. It's all he can be, if that, you know what I'm saying? He can be his normal look, but if he's having to be undercover, I would understand, because he has to cover a lot of things. You understand? And so he's covered. He's like covered himself. It's covered. He's covered. And because he's John and Rooney, Jesus. So he's covered. And he's covered himself. And it's been covered. You understand? So in the sense of accounting, in the law department, we have to make sure it's not so bad when things are looking good. So he's now Yoda. He's still looking like Yoda, and only Dobby knows. But Dobby's just had this spectacular moment where he's almost halfway, like, gonna get adopted by the llamas. But the llamas are like, hey, follow me, and we're gonna take you there. And it's like, and I'll take you there. They're so beautiful. And it's like, I could sing a song about that. You know, it's like, I'm sorry, llama. I never meant for them to hurt you. I never meant to never make any one of y'all cry. But tonight, we're singing on a rock star. We're singing on a rock star. They start going like this. We're singing on a rock star. But it's a Slurpee. Slurpee, dude, they start popping these things. They start popping. They start doing this. It starts getting liquidy in here in the court. Outside the house, it's getting wet. And we're grateful. Everything has just changed. We just went through something inside that court. It's beyond. Because I don't even know. This is next level. And so the thing is, we still need to do the police light up with for the leprechaun. But the thing is, we need to get all these other things resolved. But the thing is, we still have all this thing. So let me tell you one thing, dude. The leprechaun gets found. In a moment, we're back in the courthouse. Everybody's left in there. And it's like, he's like, how was that after party? It's like, dude, we're still in the courtroom. And he's like, you're not gonna get me. He's like, y'all are married, we did the after, and he was driving without a license. And I'm like, Mr. Simpson, or Foggy Nelson. It's like, he's like, Mr. Simpson, you have just done something, and we have just done, how could you do that, betray your friends? It's like, dude, I am not about to do this. I've done what it takes to be here. You don't know what what I have to do. And he's like, this is, Foggy's like, well, sir, he is a war hero. He's a war hero. Because this man has done things that you'll never understand. And he's like, what could that be? Can you tell me? And he's like, this man saved my life one time. He's like, what happened? And he was like, one time telling him, he was like, one time I was at this restaurant that happened to have a bartender. And I have my own ways. But this place, I didn't have my glasses on. And when I walked in, it was a scary place because I didn't realize it, so I'm sitting at the bar and I don't have my glasses on. And he's like, And when I turn around, I see the Taliban. It's Taliban night, and it's, guess where it is? It's in that one kitchen department store. And I'm like, it's like the kitchen department store. It's like, yeah, that's kind of where I lived back in the day. I live in Metropolis now. So it's like, it's in Metropolis. It's like, go look it up. It's a new, it's like the kitchen department store club bar. And it's like open bar. And so I go there, and all of a sudden, I turn around and I see this flag, and it's Hamas. It's the Taliban. And all of a sudden, I pull out my phone, and it's Mr. Harris. He's like, sir, I need to call you real quick. I need to tell you about my court case. And he's like, I got it coming up. And he's like, it's like, what's going on here? He's like, let me see something real quick. We go outside because it's getting loud in there. And I'm over here wearing my cross. I'm wearing a cross necklace. And he's like, yeah, I can't hear you. He's like, I can't hear you. And he's like, come outside real quick. Dude, like right when I'm coming outside, these guys are about to like machete me with a machete. And but I see it on the phone. So here, that Mr. Harris calling me. Mr. Harris calling me caused a reflection of me seeing that. So when I go to the thing, I get the door for him. And I open the door, and I go, and it's like, and I see the reflection. And the reflection, and then it's like, let me get the door for you. And he's like, excuse me? The guy's like, why are you get the door for me? And it's like, I have a machete pointed at you. And it's like, let me get the door for you. He's like, you're so innocent, Mr. Nelson. What? Why were they sending me over there? It's like, are you okay? Are you stationed? Are you safe? And like, he's like, I'm fine. I'm just worried about you because it's Taliban night. It's Hamas night. I'm like, why did you bring me? Why did I get sent here? He's like, why are you here? It's like, I can't see. I ain't got my glasses. I just thought it was this one place. And it's Mr. Harris is still on the phone. And he's hearing this. But Mr. Harris has saved Mr. Nelson in Taliban night. Because the guy goes up and he's like, hey guys, hold on a moment. That's not what we thought. It looks like it could be, he like, we hear like, it looks like it's Excalibur. It's not a cross. It is a cross. It's a huge one. And it's a big one, red and blah. And dude, he's like, you can hear him, he's like, it's an Excalibur sword. And I'm like, Mr. Nelson's like, yeah, it's like, it's been covered again. Who's doing all this covering? Because that guy says he saves him because of his innocence, Mr. Nelson's innocence. And he is now a national hero, but he's not. Because next day, he's on the news, and his name is Barbecue. He's from Haiti, and all this stuff. It's like, and actually, there's somebody like that happening right now, and it's like, please, bro, you can't be doing stuff like that around me. It's like, but I see something, man. You gonna be all right? Let me take care of you. And it's like, dude, it gets too far. Here's my card, and he gives him a card before he goes, and then Mr. Harris has been on the phone the entire time, and Mr. Harris is like, it's like, dude, yeah, man, I gotta let you know there's something going on over here about, man, I'm trying to look for something going on. And it's like, oh yeah, I'm on the way. And Mr. Nelson's on the way right away. And then Mr. Simpson, he says, that's it, I've had enough. You're a life-saving hero. You have saved this man. I don't know if you're driving a car or not. You're a free man. You're a free man. Y'all are free to go. And it's like, I'm not freaking leaving. I'm not freaking leaving. And Mr. Harris is like, yes, yes, yes. We are not leaving. We're gonna stay. It's like, y'all wanna stay in jail or something? Y'all better get y'all's butts out of this room, man. It's like, but I can't take my eyes off of you, Mr. Judge. I can't. So please, he's like, if you don't get going, we're gonna have some problems, mister. It's like, so yeah, Mr. Harris is now a long living legend. And hey, Microwave, man, thank you for saying something, man. What will you be doing later? This is very entertaining. Microwavable potato, we're almost to one of your uncles or your family members. Microwavable potato, what will you be doing later? You'll see. We'll probably go to maybe the hotel. The hotel. And so basically we start going in here, and they get the door. Foggy Nelson gets the door for everybody to go, and he gets the door. But at the same time, they get stuck going in out the door because he's like, "Let me get the door for you." So now Mr. Harris and Foggy are like they're stuck in the door, and it's like, dude, don't make me tell you. I need to let me get the door for you. And it's like, let me get the door for you. And it's like, let me get that door for you, man. It's like. Let me get the door for you. So it's like, all right, we'll do it at the same time. It's like 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and they county jail. It's like, yeah. It's like, wait, what do you mean? Yeah. It's like, you just the door. They just get like, it's like, and they just both go in at the same time. It's like, I'm going in, and they leave the door, and it's like, Natalie is getting a little bit like jealous about like, what are they doing? Like, they just got married, and like they're just set free, and Mr. Simpson is saying, hey man, is everybody okay? Like he's been doing, he's pulling that cardigan. It's like, yeah, you want to come with us? And it's like, Hangover 2, and he's like, yeah, I have a couple more proceedings to do. This took a lot of time out of my day. It's like, but leave the door open. And it's like, he's like, hey, just remember that you're not supposed to be driving, dude, until you get this fixed up for a little bit. I mean, I just told you, but for that, of the respect of this day and time and space and time, and all this stuff, man. Just don't drive for today. You can continue doing it tomorrow. It's just, and that's it. It's like Foggy's driving. Let me get the door for it. It's like, and then all of a sudden things get a little bit technical, but they are walking outside, and it's the digital world now. It is like, what? It's the digital world, because this was in an accidental Gotham Police Department, and this is, they are here, and the people